One person is waiting to watch. So, afternoon, Connor. You just enjoyed the rugby, have you?
Yeah, I just ended there. Honestly, was not expecting it. I'm not the biggest rugby fan, but I'll definitely watch all the Six Nations games, and I've been to probably more rugby matches than football matches over the course of my life. And just had a sneaky suspicion that we would actually do half decent, even though we're obviously playing a very changed team with lots of injuries and change from last week, and just overall just change. But yeah, we just unbelievable. The first half, obviously I was texting you a bit, like couldn't believe how, I suppose, sloppy England were and how good Ireland were on the front foot. Yeah. And did think the second half might be a bit of a turning of the tide, but no, thankfully Ireland kept playing. Obviously England got a couple of tries, but finished 42-21. So delighted with that. So hopefully something similar. If West Ham happens to lose Ireland today, I'll be doing well.
West Ham 42.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If we could get the same amount of tries or goals as tries that Ireland got, we'd be doing all right.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not feeling nervous, even though the countdown continues. I feel cautiously optimistic. I've had a bet. Have you got a bet on today?
I have. I actually bet on the Ireland-England game, so I won that. So I haven't got a bet on the West Ham game just yet, but I might have to take a little look over the course of the next kind of half an hour or so. What have you got? Tell me what you're thinking.
I got a cheeky little bet builder there. £12.83 to 1. I got West Ham to win, Tatty to have one or more shots, over 2.5 goals, and Tatty first goal scorer.
Yeah, I'd welcome that for sure. Obviously, I'm hoping Tatty can. I was watching Russ's for the 11 predicted 11 video earlier, and he was kind of going over that Tatty headed goal. If we could do something similar today, that would be something else, because that was such a slick move, So if you can get like Geoff Somerville slinging in a few balls on Tatty's nut, I'll be a happy man.
But that's what he does. That's what his vision, his movement off the ball is fantastic. Like, he finds them pockets of space. I know what Nathan's laughing at here. I think Leeds still winning.
I have it up here. Yeah, so Leeds are up. The second half is kicked off there. They're still up 1-0. Brighton up 2-0. It's still a half time there.
They're playing a pretty weak Villa team though. Not like the one that we played.
Haven't even checked. I didn't actually even check. I kind of haven't really been paying as much attention to Leeds anymore. I kind of feel like they're home and hosed. It's more the Brighton game I was kind of keeping half an eye on, just with the hope that they could continue that slide, considering they haven't won a game since November, but they're too clear. And I think someone in the chat was saying it as well, with the WhatsApp group. I watched the Brentford Forest game a couple of weeks ago, and Brentford were insipid. Honestly, terrible. They had a lot of ball, but they just no cutting edge. And then obviously Forest ended up winning 2-0 with a breakaway goal late on. It sounds like similar fare from Brentford against Brighton again today. So bit of a strange one. So a bit of luck, Brentford can kick into gear and maybe get a draw, but it seems like
they're a bit of a funny team, aren't they, Brentford? They kind of get on the thing. Oh, here we go. Anton's in the background. Oi, big boy, what's your name? Of course, there's going to be a TIFO for Ludo today. Hopefully, it meets the size regulations and no one gets a free match ban because it offends the Hobbit. But we'll see. Afternoon, cross, mate. Afternoon. Nathan confirming that they're winning at the moment. I think Leeds are out of it anyway. I'm not that worried about Leeds. I think they've got really fuck up to get dragged into this.
Yeah, I completely agree. We do have the last game of the season, so it might not hurt for them to be on the beach, on that last game, because obviously it could come up with that game. I know you've been saying a couple of times that that's the last thing you want is, you don't think you're your heart can stand it, but if we are to stay up, it probably will be last day, or certainly at best second last day. You'll be thinking. Yeah, Leeds been on the beach might help us out there. Oh, here we go.
There's the lineup there: 𝗪𝗀𝘀, 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝗧𝗏, 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏, 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝗧𝗏, Souček, Fernandez, Magassa, 𝗪𝗏𝘀𝘀, Bowen, Tati. Todibo on the bench.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Let's look at the bench. That Areola, Walker Peters, Kilman, Wilson, Adama, Todibo. Yeah,
no, that won't work. I don't know.
Kante, Myers, Scarles. Yeah, I think that I'm glad that we've gone forward. The back as opposed to 5. I did worry that they might try and squeeze all 3 into the starting lineup, but happy that we've got the 4th back.
I'm trying to make this work.
It's okay.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Don't worry.
Sort it.
Usually it's my big head that fills the screen, but I'm glad that I'm only small in the corner here.
I've just put on a secondary bet there. I've just seen another little market pop up, and I thought I'd have a little look. I've gone now 49.4 to 1, so a bit more of a.
It's a bit of a long shot. Go on, give it to me.
We got. Cheers, mate. Cheers, Anton. We've got Tati to have 1 or more shots, over 2.5 goals. Fernandez to be shown a card. Jarrod Bowen to score or assist. Both teams to score. Alex Scott to be shown a card. And Tati to score or assist.
That must have been a suggested one. You did that very quickly.
I'm looking at it here on Paddy Power. I'm watching the prices change, and I just thought, oh, you know what? There's one on there that I wish I had gone. I should have put Souček as well, to be fair. Souček to get.
What do you think of? What do we think of the team anyway? Are you happy with the formation? I suppose first of all.
Apart from Hermanson, but I think anyone is conceding today. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think there's no clean sheets here. There will be no bra on Monday, Nathan, but if you pop round one evening after work, I'll get my bra out. And if you get off your ass tomorrow, we'll go gym and you get to see the whole thing. Oh, dear.
So, yeah, I think it was the one big decision. There was only one. If he was going to be playing this formation, there was only one real decision to be made, and I suppose that was just whether he keeps on with 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝘀 or brings in Todibo straight away. I think the rest of the team kind of picks itself, really. Obviously, Magassa was going to have to come in for Potts. Souček, Fernandez are obvious. I'm hoping that now. I know you're not sure which way you lean. Actually, do you lean more that you'd like Fernandez to be slightly more forward, or do you like him more in that kind of quarterback position? What do you prefer?
I prefer him in the quarterback position, but I like him to be able to have the freedom of moving forward. Because with a player like that, they don't create things because you've told them to. So I like Fernandez is one of them players. At the moment we need structure. So the quarterback position suits him well. He's really good with the diagonal balls, and he'll spread the balls out wide, which is good. But also at the same time, I want him to have a license to kill sort of thing. I really do enjoy watching him play, and I think I don't know. I always have this problem when we play midfielders quite deep that we can see now what Rice does when he goes forward, and we kind of kept him in our half. He's definitely a better quarterback than he is an attacking midfielder, 100%. I wouldn't want to see him as an attacking midfielder, but I would have liked to, like I said the other day, I would have liked to have seen Todibo in central defensive mid.
Yeah, I know. I just don't think that was on the cards. I think that maybe that might be something worth experimenting. Like if we stay up, maybe in the new year, in pre-season or something, we could be tried out. But I just think it'd be a bold call for Nuno to try something like that today. Yeah,
it would have been. It's difficult, isn't it? Because if you tinker like this, at the moment, you just kind of you're running that risk, aren't you? But we've got the Bournemouth team here as well.
Let's have a look.
What we got here: Petrovic, Trifay, Sensei, Senesi, Scott, Evanilson, Adams, Jimenez, Audi, Creepy Jr., Hill, Ryan. Yeah, I didn't expect to see much different from that. You know, I think they've got Justin Kluivert's had knee surgery, so he's out. Julio Soler, he's got a muscle injury, and Ben Doak, hamstring. And, you know, Marcus Tavernier. So, I mean, it's as expected, really, from them. Yeah, I mean, if I could take a player from this team, I would love Alex Scott at West Ham. I would have loved it. There was a time when we were kind of flirting with him, and again, Sullivan wouldn't pay the money. But Alex Scott is a fantastic midfielder for me.
Yeah, and they've got a few, like they're such a well-run club. Like obviously lost. What's your man that went to Man City?
I know who you're talking about. I don't remember his.
But Ryan has come in straight away for him, and like looks unreal. Has, like, you know, assisted and scored in like every game he's played, or got an assist or scored in each game since coming in January. So yeah, like they're such a good team for, like, just, you know, getting rid of a hugely, you know, important player and bringing in someone who is as good or even slightly better, you know, at times.
They keep on doing that, though, you know, selling those players. And I mean, what can you do? This is my biggest problem with PSR, is that it's absolutely destroying football. It's destroying ambition, because Bournemouth haven't got a choice. They've got to sell to remain competitive. Some of those players would be better if you could build a team around them, but they don't have that option. Todibo could play central defensive mid, but he wanders too much at times. When playing as centre back, would get caught out. Yeah, I get that. He would get caught, but I do like him going forward, and I think if he had that freedom, I mean, he still goes for a wander when he's at centre back. So I think, you know, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of ways, think of different things. I'm trying to shoehorn our best players into the team. It's a shame, really. I'm excited to see Mayasa today.
Yeah, what have you thought of Mayasa recently? Obviously, he hasn't played very much. He played, obviously, had an amazing game against United a number of weeks ago. Or sorry, not the most recent game, the game before, where he scored the equalising goal. I don't think anyone had a good game last weekend. But what have you made of him?
Yeah, it's early doors, but he's promising. There's a reason that loads of teams are interested in him in January. I like what I see, but again, I think he needs to. He looked better against United. He looked fantastic when he was going forward. Our biggest problem is we got some really good midfielders, but Nuno doesn't seem interested at all in engaging in a midfield battle. But I feel like we've got the players to do it. Yeah.
Who are you talking about there specifically?
Mayasa.
Yeah.
The fact that, you know, well, all of them, if I'm honest, apart from Freddie Potts worries me a bit when I see him going forward. And like I said the other night on our podcast, it pains me to say it, but Potts isn't looking anywhere near as good as he was.
Yeah, he hasn't had the hottest few weeks. Yeah,
Trudge is right here. You know, still the same. Burnley are losing. Leeds are beating Villa 1-0. Brighton are winning 2-0. That'll be Brighton's first win since November, which is just our luck. Mayasa was shit against Burton in the first 55. Yeah, he was crap. But he's young. And I don't think anyone, like Connor just said, I don't think anyone was pulling up any trees against Burton. He is inconsistent, but a lot of our players at the moment are. It's difficult. I think this is the right lineup, given the team we've got available. I don't know.
I think it is too. Like I can see, like obviously we've got Freddie Potts is out. Pablo is out, which pretty much rules out the possibility of playing 4-4-2 like we had before, because those two complement each other quite well. He might not have even gone 4-4-2 against Bournemouth today anyway. So I think then you're really just it's a coin flip then, I suppose, between who you're playing in centre half, and then obviously Potts being suspended, we've kind of got no one else. You're not going to realistically start Kante today, you would have thought. So Magassa seems like the only logical choice, given we've got pretty much no other midfielders really apart from Kante, as far as I can tell. Most of them are either all on loan or sold. So it kind of picks itself. Like, the depth is minimal in terms of who we got on the bench. Obviously, we've got Wilson, who, as we know, loves scoring against Bournemouth. So if he could, keep that record going, that'll be something.
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of records, we've got Bournemouth are on a 6-game unbeaten run at the moment. They've won more games in 2026 than any other top flight team. And that both teams to score is obviously a leading market at the moment, because they are quite free scoring. The last 5 Premier League meetings between the two have been a draw. We are on a 9-game unbeaten streak against Bournemouth. They haven't beaten us in the league since August 2018.
Yeah,
which is obviously a big one.
What would you feel about? How would you feel if we got a draw today?
It would feel like, I don't know, it's momentum. It is momentum, we need to keep the momentum going. A draw's better than a loss, but it depends. You've got to add context to it. Like, if 100%. we draw because it's a great game and we cancel each other out, fantastic. If we draw because we're winning and then Nuno fucks it, then I'm going to be pissed.
The good news that we have, though, in terms of Nuno fucking it, would be if he does, the next defender off the cab rank would be Todibo as opposed to Kilman. So that's the only... I still think going defensive is a recipe for disaster. Don't get me wrong. I hate when we sit deep and just welcome the pressure. Look, we're I think the top team for points thrown away. We've got 20-odd points thrown away so far. And if we'd have kept a third of them, not even half of them, we'd be flying it. Obviously, if we kept all of them, we'd probably be in Europe. I just think that, if at least Kilman is further down, I'm not saying that he's the fault by any means, but I just do hope that he does see the error of his ways over the last number of months, and we can hopefully, if we do get a lead, because we have started each half, bar last weekend, which is a different type of game altogether, different personnel, etc. If we start well, which I would not be surprised if we do, I wouldn't be surprised if we go in at halftime 1-0 up. Like, that's happened how many times this year so far? Obviously, we were 2-0 up against them Wade last time round in that weird game with the fucking mad wind. But I think we just need to, as you say, play smart in the second half if we are up by a goal. Definitely keep the attacking element there. I understand it, sitting a bit deeper, but at least keep a threat. What we've done is we've kept no threat. We've just set off them completely, and we don't even have an out ball. We just lump the ball up, they recycle it and start again. So anyway,
it's worrying. Yeah. It is worrying. Like, it always worries me when everyone can see it but the manager. And I think the other week when Paco bollocked him, it kind of showed that he, it kind of grounded him, but we haven't really seen it since. And I feel like it's because I think the supporters, like all of us, I mean, we're probably worse for it on this channel, put such a big emphasis on the fact that it happened that he might have been told to rein it in a bit on the touchline.
Yeah.
But Nuno needs that. Nuno needs a slap every now and then, and he needs to be brought back. He needs to just say, "Look, mate, don't lose your bollocks. Just fucking stand. Stand and go." He was crap against Burton, but he meant to Old Trafford. Think we get a performance like that from him. Oh yeah, and I think me and Connor are both in agreement with you there. He was fantastic against United, and the only thing I can say is that everyone was pony against Burton. I didn't even watch the game. I was in Disneyland Paris this time last week enjoying myself, and I had no interest in watching us scrap a 1-0 win against Burton Albion. For fuck's sake, I'm glad I didn't watch that one. But
it was nice going into a weekend where I wasn't stressed out, which was nice because I figured we win. I didn't think we were going to make as hard work of it as we did. I was excited to see some of the academy players come in. But yeah, you didn't miss much. But yeah, so I think we can kind of write off last weekend. I think realistically, the formation wasn't what we would want it to be. The personnel wasn't what we wanted to be. Just a kind of a weird game,
I don't understand this, right? And don't get me wrong, it's Football Manager that I'm about to talk about, right? So it's not real life. It's not a real life scenario, right? But on Football Manager, whenever my strikers are struggling to score or my midfielders are struggling to if there's a bit of a confidence and I want to boost it, I arrange a friendly when there's a bit of a break. And I play a friendly against some absolute fucking horseshit team and absolutely batter them. Go all out attack. Why did he play so negatively against Burton? Why not just go with it and say, look, get Tatty on the score sheet, get him 4 or 5 goals.
I can see some of the elements. I suppose playing the 5 at the back was probably to give Myers a bit of I suppose confidence or cover, maybe at playing centre half because he's obviously played fullback, and they wanted to play maybe obviously get a few more academy players in, but I don't get it either. And obviously left out Fernandez, Souček, Bowen, Diouf, Wan-Bissaka, but and they brought Tatty and Somerville on. Obviously, Somerville scored that deflected goal, which made the difference. But yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. Like, maybe give Tatty a bit more time, or have him start. Obviously, they want to start Wilson. So I think it was one of those ones where he wanted to try a few of the academy players, get a bit of minutes under the belt of a few of the players that haven't featured as much, while giving other players a rest. But yeah, I completely understand where you're coming from. Why not, build more momentum while it's going? But we did get the win, thankfully, overall, and Somerville scored again. So that's what I'm hoping for again today. Is like Somerville must be like thinking that everything he touches turns to gold. So with a bit of luck, he can keep that one going. And him and Diouf down that left wing has been.
If we're going to win this game,
Pardon?
If we're going to win or draw this game, we need more than 2 goals.
I agree.
The problem is once we get 2 goals, Nuno's arsehole falls out and he goes defensive. He'll bring off Tatty and put Todibo in, and he'll park the bus on the line, which we're terrible at. I can't, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, it pisses me off seeing the same thing every week.
Well, actually, I think affects Nuno most is when we are winning a game, like the Chelsea game, and they score. That's when if we're winning by 2 and they score, that's when I think he lacks composure in those moments and freaks out. And then the second they scored, I knew we were finished. I think that we need to have a bit more resilience when it comes to conceding a goal, even when we're still in the lead or if they go level. Like we did get that last minute winner against Spurs. Like we need a bit more of that. Like we need to, like when we concede from a winning position or even a drawing position, we're almost like, well, that's it. We're finished. That's game over.
It's one of them things as well. It's like I've said to you so many times, we shouldn't even be in this position and this is because of VAR. If we had that Forest that offside goal that was disallowed for us, fuck knows how they made that decision, but they did. Forest would be on 3 less points and we'd be on 3 more, so we'd already be out the relegation zone. And the game against Brighton, that should never have gone the way it did. And that would have been extra points on the table. We would have been 6 points better off right now. And now I'm looking at the table, and I can see everyone here in the chat. Win today, lost to them tomorrow on the shoulder. Forest playing Europe, yep, and all like everyone's saying, about Forest, we should be ahead of them. We should be ahead of them. It just annoys me. The confidence we would have had if those wins had stood. It's just, and what we'll get is from the PGMOL is yeah, we're sorry. Oh, fantastic. If we go down, it's fine because that fucking idiot 𝗪𝗲𝗾𝗏 has said sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, like obviously those are like the most crushing moments. Well, there's been a few crushing moments. That Forest game was obviously disaster. That was obviously gut-wrenching. I remember celebrating with my newborn was a couple of weeks old. I was watching the game together. We were jumping around the room, and it was obviously he had no idea what was going on. But it would have been a magical moment, that Somerville goal that was taken away from me. I'll tell him about it in later years. Anyway, it was like this game that killed us. And obviously there was other games like there was the United game most recently where I genuinely thought we were going to hold on. I really did. And then I only watched it I think once, maybe twice now. I just can't watch it anymore. That goal that United scored, it looked a freaky goal to me. But yeah, I think we got Alf.
Yeah, we got Alf here. Right, how do I?
Hello.
How are you getting on, Alf?
Yeah, grand. I thought I'd sorry a bit late to the party. I thought I'd try and get through the security cordon before I actually came on. But how you boys doing, all right?
Not too bad, yeah. You mentioned you're late to the party. Is there much of a party atmosphere there, Alf?
It's weird actually. I was just in the pub, and there seems to be a bit of positivity, a bit of a good vibe. I think it's almost like I think a lot of fans. I don't know. This is a general impression. I don't know really, but I think a lot of fans are thinking that we've got to win, so we are going to win. If you know what I mean. But I'm not sure how realistic that is. I think there's some positivity out there. There's a lot of smiling faces. That's for sure. It's really busy today. I didn't think it would be this many fans. I don't think it would be a full house. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a full house today, just by the number of fans that's in, all over the place. But yeah, what about that lineup?
Yeah, like I think the lineup from what I was worried he might go for 5 at the back. I'm glad he went for 4. I suppose the main kind of toss up then was whether you bring back Todibo or not. Obviously he's kept Mav in the team, which I think is fair enough. And then once you were playing 4-3-3, it was likely Mayasa was going to play. So I think the team kind of picked itself. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm just a little surprised. Is Wilson on the bench? I can't really see.
Wilson's on the bench, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in why he hasn't gone for 2 up front. Because he's playing, I assume, playing 4-5-1 with this lineup. Is that right? Or what's he playing?
Yeah. Essentially, you could whatever way you want to skin it. 4-3-3. But obviously Bowen, Somerville, and then Taddy up front. So yeah, you could call it a 4-3-2-1 as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about Nuno, but he isn't really sticking to one sort of formation right now. We all thought that for a few weeks, 4-4-2 or 4-4-2-ish was kind of working for us. Now I'm not so sure what he's doing. Having Mayasa in there, I love Mayasa. I think he's a quality player. But I'm not sure having him in there, whether that really shows us or shows me as a fan that we're really going to go after Bournemouth. I mean, look, let's make no mistake about it. Bournemouth are coming for the win as well. They need the point. This is going to be a decent game, I think. I was saying yesterday on my channel, I was thinking that actually I think this is going to be quite an open game. A bit cagey for about 10 minutes. But I think it's going to be quite an open game. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a couple of early goals. And hopefully they'll be in our favour and we can put the game to bed. But knowing us, we'll let goals in the second half and then we'll make a right hash of it. So there we go.
Yeah. That's been our Achilles heel in a big way, is obviously, having a really positive first half performance, scoring a couple of goals, and then obviously, second half is when we sit back and relax. You flick, or not relax, sit back and defend and end up catching us. You mentioned, do you think the atmosphere might, you said it was busy. Do you think the atmosphere might play a bit of a role today?
Well, I think so. I think we definitely get behind the team. Let me just flick the camera and I'll walk through.
Yeah, go for it.
What I'm seeing. That's probably the best way. I just realised I could do this, by the way. So there you go. Old man technology. There we go. Right. So I'm just walking through the fan part right now. Yeah, I think the last few games we've been here, we've actually, as the fan base, we've been up for it. We've had a really good atmosphere here. We've had some decent games, decent performances. And I think the crowd has really got behind the team, and we've been that 12th man in a lot of periods, especially when we started to fade away in games. The crowd has got behind the team and pulled us back, so it's been really good. Let me just do that actually. Let me get out of the way. There we go. But I think what's I think we can definitely get behind the team today, as we always will, and we always do. It's just if they can deliver a performance to match that. Nuno's always said, the players and them as the coach and stuff, they got to give us something to cheer about. Well, we are doing our part. We are trying the best we can to get behind them. So obviously we need them to do their part. So I just hope the likes of Fernandez has a great game. Somerville, of course, Bowen. I'd love for Bowen just to get a goal today, because he's been working hard the last few games. So I think he can do something for us. And I just hope it's just not too defensive. But listen, the great thing is whether the big question is, and I'm not sure whether Nuno's still proving this to me, is whether he can change it up in a game, change his tactics dramatically in a game if things are going against us. He can make substitutions, but I think usually he goes for a defensive setup. So I'm just not sure whether if things are going bad for us today, we're losing, whether he'll suddenly change it up and make us play on the front foot. I think Paco would probably tell him to do so, but I'm not sure whether a Nuno do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I suppose you might look at the team and be kind of thinking there might not be that much on the bench that you can change. You did touch on earlier is it looked like we were playing 4-4-2 for a while, and I think Wilson probably just doesn't fit that. I suppose that type of player, like that role Pablo was playing, where he was very much an all-action, just harrier of the ball. I suppose Wilson maybe isn't that type, and I suppose what you could do if things are going sideways would be if you were to drop Tati back maybe slightly, and then have Wilson up front as the 9, I suppose.
Well, look, just think about this, right? If you're a Bournemouth player and you see Wilson started, psychologically, that's you're going to be asking yourself, Christ, he scored two against us in the first half last game. You're going to be thinking about it as a defender. You're going to be thinking about it. Shit, we have to watch Wilson. So all of a sudden, I just question why hasn't Nuno put Wilson in to start? Just even for that unless he hasn't shown it in training all week, or unless there's something else that we're not aware of. But again, I suppose I'm never going to be Nuno's biggest fan in that regard. He's I just want us to play attacking football and take it to teams that we should have a good put up a good show against. And Bournemouth are no slouches, but I think we could definitely be positive today and take it to them. We have to be positive. We have to take it to these teams, and we have to go for the win, because we can't afford not to. That's the problem. We can't afford not to. So there we go. Anyway, enough of me ranting. Is there anything else you want to say whilst I'm here, or just?
Give us a little, give us one more look around. See, to give us an idea of what the atmosphere looks like from the outside.
Right. Well, okay. Let me turn this around. There we go. Right. So basically, you've got everybody coming in now through the security cordon. Late minute arrivals. Loads of people hanging around outside the stadium. what we got? We got about half an hour, 45 minutes before the start of the game. Loads of people just going into the store, as they always do. I'm always... I know there's 60,000 fans come here, but you kind of know faces. You tend to know faces within your area, right? When you go to a game, you know people milling around. It never ceases to amaze me in my area, even where I sit, game to game. It used to be 2 or 3 seasons ago that pretty much they were all familiar faces. You all saw them game after game. Now it's just changing all the time. I think I was saying to Anton for the United game, it was just like I didn't recognise anybody around me, and just also walking around here, you just don't recognise people. It's just so weird. It's a weird feeling the last few games. It's almost like it's just, I don't know, everything is just, chopped and changed. I don't know what it is, really. Maybe it's just that there's so many people who are not going to the games and they're just putting their tickets on ticket exchange. And it's just giving loads of opportunities for other fans to go, which is cool, don't get me wrong. But it's just that, there used to be, and this is for every team, if you're a season ticket holder, you go in the same place, you walk in the same part of the stadium or outside, you always recognise people. But these days, it seems to be less and less, Weird. So there we go. I just wonder if the worst comes to the worst for next season and we go down, I'm just wondering what the match day experience is going to be like. Because, the fans, is going to be hardly any fans here. It's going to be half the number of fans. Tourists won't be here at all. But the kind of Premier League attraction as well just won't be here. It's going to be it's going to be a terrible thing if we go down, of course. But it's just going to be a very weird thing that we're all, hopefully we won't have to get used to because we won't go down. But if we do go down, it's going to be a weird feeling. Definitely a weird feeling.
Absolutely. Before
Especially
you go,
as the whole generation.
Yeah. I was going to ask you, Alf, before you go, what's your prediction today? What do you think the score? What's going to be the score today?
3-2 West Ham.
Oh, I like it.
I think we'll win, but I think we'll win. Well, I'm hoping we'll. I think it's 3-2, but I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be an open game. It's going to be a nail biter, and we're going to be wondering how the hell we get the win at the end of it. So there we go. So
I hope that's the case.
Well, I certainly hope so. Look, as far as I'm concerned, win, lose, or draw, however we win, as long as we win and we don't lose and we don't draw. But obviously, I want a good performance. That's what we really want. Anyway, I'm going to go off, do my thing. Have a great one. Have a great show. And, peace and love. See you again.
All the best, Alf. Listen, enjoy the game.
Shut up.
And that's from Alf there at the game.
Alf, indeed. Yeah, he's he thinks there's a few people knocking about. Hopefully, we'll have that kind of, the sun will go down fairly soon, and might feel like a bit more of a night, a bit of a night game, under the lights.
Yep. Villa have just equalised, but the VAR are going to check this. It was a header, but someone's gone down in the area. Tammy Abraham header.
Any move? No, Brighton still.
No, that's cruising. Still 2-0. But I've just literally seen this. They're celebrating, but Emery doesn't look happy. Tammy Abraham is really celebrating. The cross goes kind of to corner, deep over the keeper. Header, but the Villa player looks to have been leaning on the Leeds defender who goes down under the pressure. So I reckon VAR are going to have a look at this.
I'm trying to get on my various.
No, you can't. They can't disallow that. He was already in the air before the defender jumped underneath him, and the defender kind of jumped into him. If anything, I can't see them disallowing that. Calvert-Lewin almost nods it over the bar, but yeah, it looks. I reckon if that gets chalked off, that's harsh. But it's looking like a Villa equaliser in the 88th
looks like an
minute.
equaliser here from what I can see. Anyway, I'm not watching live. Obviously, my TV's in the other room. but I am on my little live score app here.
Yeah, the goal stands. It's 1-1.
1-1. Okay, good stuff. Obviously, Brentford are going nowhere against Brighton, but at least, and I think Leeds are realistically still home and hose, but better than the Leeds win, that's for sure. And looks like Chelsea got someone sent off. Who got sent off for them?
Yeah, Fofana, I believe.
Yeah, but they're obviously, that game's nearly over against Burnley, and Burnley, who have been a bit of a weird team recently. They're obviously probably nearly mathematically down there, not many miles off it.
No, they're not. What we got here? We've got so Brentford actually look like they've been.
Burnley equalised against Chelsea. Your man Fleming has scored, it seems.
Yeah. So they have done what we couldn't, by the looks of things. Leeds have got a free kick in a promising place, but the keeper clears it easily. Villa are now breaking on the counter.
Go on, Villa.
Go on, the Villains. Space open. The through ball's just terrible. Villa have been so wasteful in attack. Matty Cash is just he had a very speculative shot from distance. Oh, a heavy tackle there. Leeds are giving away a free kick. It's going to kick off now. Handbags are out. James Ward-Prowse corner, by the way, the Burnley goal.
Really? What a man.
Yeah. James Ward-Prowse, textbook corner. Textbook.
That's you could have predicted that, in fairness.
Absolutely brilliant delivery.
They're saying, Matt here in our chat is saying that it's JWP was actually scored. No, that can't be right. I haven't seen Fleming was scored.
It doesn't look. Fleming gets his head to it. He goes far post. JWP plays it in the front of the keeper's the keeper's little technical area, and he just nods it across goal into the far post. It's definitely a Fleming goal.
We're getting some fake news here. Yeah, fair enough. But but at least it's better than the kick in the arse, I suppose. Villa getting that equaliser. So yeah, could be worse.
Got 4 minutes of added time to play there as well.
Have to keep us posted. Do you think Burnley can do Chelsea now and turn it all around?
Oh, I'd hate to see it, because we really made a fucking pig's ear of that.
Jeez, Chelsea are a weirdo fucking team, though, aren't they?
I've just got a message off Anton saying Alf might join from the stadium. He did about 20 minutes ago.
yeah, Alf's a good man. I enjoyed Alf. So I think it's like, as much as it's important, not important, it is important to keep tabs and I suppose hope that the other results go our way. I think it really is just like look after our own results and see what happens. Like, there's 12 games to go, including today. Honestly, there probably will be a number of twists and turns if Forest and Spurs can get their belly tickled tomorrow, and we can somehow get a win today, you'd be feeling pretty hot,
Yeah, no, it would be good to see. I think someone was saying a minute ago, I can't remember who it was, Trudge, I think, said that these two results drop our chances of survival by 5%. So
these percents are going to change. Like I try not to get stressed out by these percent, because I actually don't like when it's like the supercomputer has us down at like 12 or 20 or whatever number of percent.
Yeah,
those things stress me out. I'm like, I can't deal with that. I'm just going to try and focus on our own games. I did admittedly really enjoy the Forest 0-0 draw at Wolves, the 35 shot game. I watched that from minute 1 to minute 90, whatever it was, and I did truly enjoy that. But I want to try and distance myself as much as possible from the other games, because it's enough being stressed about West Ham's game, let alone being stressed about other games.
I hate relying on other teams. I hate it. I like to be able to just watch football and enjoy it, but Villa are absolutely peppering Leeds box. Leeds are camped in their penalty area. A second ago, Emi Martinez was on the halfway line. But it's gone out for a goal kick there, so that's probably there's only 2 minutes
50 odd seconds to go or something.
This Brentford game, though, Brentford have had 51% possession, 14 shots to Brighton's 11. only 3 of them have been on target to Brighton's 7. They've had more passes. Their passing accuracy is higher. They've had more corners. They're really should be doing a bit better here.
They're a weird old team. I find them a weird old team. You know, they have these kind of quirky games every so often, like the Forest game I mentioned a few weeks back, and this one just seems like they just don't show up. And obviously, you know, Keith Andrews, fellow Irishman, has been doing a phenomenal job there, alongside a few other Irishmen playing there. But yeah, just has these kind of weird games every so often.
Yeah, it is worrying. I know you said you don't like looking at numbers.
It's the supercomputer numbers that I don't like looking at. I don't mind looking at other numbers.
I don't think that 40 points is going to be enough to stay up this season.
I think if we hit 40 points, yeah, I completely agree. Like the last time we went down, or was it the second last time we went down, we had 40 odd points. What happened there?
Villa have got a free kick in a very good position, but I don't know. The added time's almost gone. Mandy's saying good point leads, so I guess this is going to come to nothing, and I must be on a delay. But yeah, it's been tasty. Yeah, no, I don't think. Obviously, as you say, the last time we went down was on record points.
Yeah, like unless I suppose, yeah, I think like a Forest, like I know they haven't been up to much recently, but played pretty handily against Fenerbahce during the week. Not that I watched any of it, but I was keeping tabs on it. They could be getting a bit of a new manager bounce and could be half decent, and you know you expect them to be our nearest rivals alongside maybe Spurs. Igor Tudor, you know, could. I know he's had about 40 clubs in the last God knows how many months, but he could be the firefighter they need. I don't know, but yeah, I think we're gonna have to probably chalk up 40 plus points. You'd think to get out of this.
Yeah, it's going to be. I mean, I did think that Brighton were in freefall until today. It had been a long time since they last got a result. It was it's worrying to see, really. I hope, honestly, the best thing that can happen is Tottenham going down.
Yeah, that's the dream. The dream is still alive. You know, us staying up, them going down. Like, you know, Alf was talking earlier about how weird the London Stadium might feel with us in the Championship. How weird with the whatever White Hart Lane or whatever they call it look like next year with Spurs in the Championship. That would be the dream. That's what you want to see.
I was talking to my uncle earlier. My uncle's visiting from down south. He's a Villa fan. We were talking about football. He reckons that Forest are going to go down. But he said to me, you know, he said West Ham have been playing with fire for too long, too many seasons, and we haven't invested well or right. But he has pointed out, when you look at the investments Tottenham have made compared to us financially, and they're still in this shit show, it shows that they are really, really fucking it up. The amount of money they've thrown around, and they're still languishing down where they are. They're really, really fucking things up.
Yeah, 2 seasons in a row as well. It kind of like seemed like last year was kind of some sort of weird anomaly where, you know, both United and themselves were down at the bottom, obviously with ourselves. But I think the problem last year was, I suppose, all the teams that came up were so bad that they weren't able to take any points off the teams. Like if the teams this year had come up last year, you'd have to think that, you know, us, Spurs, United, like there's one of us 3 almost, or even 2 of 3 could have gone down, you know. Obviously last season Wolves were stronger as well. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I think we've flown very close to the sun for a long time, as a Spurs, I suppose, in the last season or so, and we haven't corrected our course. Obviously Spurs have a huge number of injuries, but that, you know, these things happen, you know. So yeah, I know our investment's not optimal, but I think it's entitlement for me that pisses me off, right? Because
we all know, everyone in the chat, you, me, everyone on this channel, if we got relegated, it is what it is. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be fantastic. For me, I'm not saying I want to be relegated, but my time as a West Ham fan, aside from winning the Europa Conference League, the best time I had as a fan was when we were in league, like Division 1 or the Championship. You know, the football was good. The teams down there are great. You see proper good attacking football. I'd really enjoyed being down there. But I think anyone here could see it go both ways. We could stay up, we could get relegated. And if we got relegated, it would be a pain. It would be horrible. It would be awful. And God knows what it would do to us financially. I don't really want to see it. But if it happened, it wouldn't be a shock. Whereas Tottenham supporters seem to have this sense of entitlement to the Premier League. And they've been punching well above their weight for a long time. And Fiorentina were a stronger opponent in the Conference League final than Man United were, and Tottenham only just squeezed through that.
Yeah.
So,
absolutely. And as well, not only do they feel entitled, I suppose, to be in the Prem, they feel entitled to be like this big six, team that should be challenging for Champions League places, blah blah blah, and all the rest. They're not. Like I didn't watch it, but I heard some of the snippets from Ange being on the overlap, and he was kind of, I suppose, saying what we're saying. Like they have this, or they think they've got this, I suppose, opinion of themselves. I was going to say aura, but it's not the aura. It's that they've got this opinion of themselves that they're this big team, but they don't act like a big team. Behind the scenes. So it would be something else if they went down.
They're a small club, they are. But morning, Gaz.
Cheers, all right,
Gaz. Lower East Stand. I miss Upton Park so much. My first ever experience of West Ham, my auntie Bev took me, and anyone that sat in the Bobby Moore Lower at Upton Park will know who Bev is. My auntie Bev, that place was fucking rocking. Upton Park was brilliant. But as I got a bit older and started to get myself to games, I was always sitting Centenary Lower or on that corner of Centenary when it was closed. I loved that stadium so much. There was 30,000 people at Upton Park make more noise than 60,000 at the Olympic Stadium for me.
It's the way the stadiums are built. Like, back then and as well, like you were on the pitch as well. Like that's how I fell in love with West Ham. I'm obviously a dub that has I wasn't passed down, for those that are in the chat that weren't familiar or whatever. And like I wasn't passed down to be a West Ham fan through my father and like that. My dad's not into football, he'd be more into Gaelic games. And I just went over one year on a kind of a whim. My buddy's dad had moved to London, said I'll bring you and his son and a few of your buddies to a random Premier League game, whatever game it will be. And it was West Ham Upton Park against Blackburn, and I was just enthralled. I was just mesmerized by the stadium, the atmosphere, and I just said, "This is the only game I've ever been to." All my buddies at home supported either United or Liverpool, so I said, "Well, why not support West Ham? It's the only team I've got any connection to whatsoever." None of my buddies have been to Manchester, none of them have been to Liverpool for the most part, anyway. And I just stuck with it, and I'm. It's funny how a team that you kind of pick yourself can become so important to you. More important than Ireland in the World Cup or whatever. Like I'd much rather us, if it was the choice between Ireland qualifying for the World Cup in a month's time against Czech Republic and potentially another game against Denmark, or us staying up, I know what I'm picking. I'm picking staying up all day long, But at the same time, as we were discussing, if we did go down, we'll obviously have a hugely different team. I'll miss some of the players. I'll miss Fernandez. I think he'll likely go anyway at some point.
Yeah, he'll be gone anyway.
But I love Fernandez. I think Somerville has been an incredible player in the last couple of weeks. We've finally got to see him. Obviously, we'll miss him in a few. But anyway, it'll be a time where we can actually, hopefully enjoy the football, get a few wins. And as you said, talking about the Europa Conference, like we didn't give a fucking toss that it was the third European, league that we were winning. We didn't care. Like it didn't have to be the Champions League. It didn't have to be the Europa. Like the conference was amazing, And I hope we feel the same way next year. We're in the championship. We won't be like, oh, we're doing half decent in the championship. That doesn't count for much because we should be in the Prem. You know, I hope we can enjoy it when we're there. When we're there, if we're there. Obviously, I think there's still a lot of football to be played. I think there's every chance we can stay up, results or no results going in our favor. Obviously, other results we have to look after ourselves, but we'll see.
It is difficult, isn't it? It's a tricky one, and I feel like I don't want the financial ramifications of relegation has got too big.
Yeah,
it's almost a threat to your club's well-being if you're relegated now. It's not just a competition. It is like, look at Luton.
Yeah,
it's not just, you know, Leeds a couple of years ago. Leeds were fucked. They were you know, it's become such a boys' club in the Premier League that if you're not in that top 6, you can't compete.
Yeah.
You cannot compete. And then if you get relegated, all your best players have to go, as you say. Like, there's a few that I would miss. There's a few that I wouldn't miss.
Same.
But it's not like if we go down, it doesn't have the same feeling as when we went down before. I'd be worried financially. And that really upsets me about the game, if I'm honest, is that money should be the last concern when it comes to football.
Yeah. And like, look, you mentioned, you know, Leeds, you mentioned Luton, like Leicester, they got a draw today, but like Leicester, they could easily go down as well after their points deduction, you know. Like, they could be in big trouble, you know. So well, they are in big trouble, but they're not cast adrift or anything like that. But I just think that it's just you can get trapped down there, and you can end up being in a position where it takes you never come back, or it takes you a long time to go back, you know.
No. Just quickly while we're on, I just want to have a quick plug of my marathon.
Oh yeah, give it a plug. You have to tell us about your training after your plug now, to give us the training update.
19th of April, I'll be running the Manchester Marathon. It'll be my first full marathon. I'm running for Epilepsy Society. My wife was diagnosed with epilepsy a few weeks after our wedding, about 3 years ago. Completely changed life. I had to give her CPR, and my children have had to learn emergency response and stuff like that to kind of cope. It's changed our life a lot. The NHS were as helpful as the NHS always are. They gave us no information, and we got a lot of help from Epilepsy Society. So I'm going to be running the Manchester Marathon in April 19th. And yeah, if you could please, I'm just posting the link to the Just Giving page now, but if you wouldn't mind just helping us out however you can, donate or share, or just tell people about it, really. And the other thing is, if you're in Manchester on the 19th of April, come along and cheer me on. I'm going to need all the help I can get to make it around there.
So how's the training? Yeah, and everyone, I would encourage you to obviously to donate for sure. How's the training going? Well, what's the kind of regime at the moment? As I mentioned to you, I did the marathon. Last marathon I did was 2008, so nearly 20 years ago. So I'm no help to you. So how's your training going?
Yeah, it's been. I mean, obviously, I was in Disneyland last week. I still did a bit of running, despite the fact I was doing 40,000 steps a day. I've got a bit of a cold at the moment, but I'm getting back in the gym tomorrow morning. I'm running further. I'm getting stronger. My lungs are helping. My blood's using oxygen better. My lungs are working better. I'm feeling fit, ready to go. I'm actually excited. I'm very nervous about it. But I keep thinking, which I think is really good, I keep thinking about when I cross the line. I'm not thinking about can I make it or will I make it. I keep thinking about the emotions I'm going to feel when I cross the line and I see my kids.
Honestly, I wasn't trying to break any records when I did mine. I did 2. I did 2007, 2008 in Dublin. And I didn't do a whole pot of studying training. I remember I was traveling around America, and a buddy of mine, like, we were eating and drinking God knows what all summer long. A buddy of mine said, August is like, we do the marathon. The marathon in Dublin's in October. And I was like, fuck it, we will. So we started training when we got back early September. We trained hard enough now during those 2 months, but we weren't trying to break any records. But what I found both times I did it, I trained a little bit more the following year, but is that the support of people will carry a huge amount. You'll get such adrenaline from people just cheering you on, just like that, like the goodness of people comes out when they're supporting you and cheering you on. And I guarantee your chest will be out further than it would have been before, and you'll fly it. Honestly, I think you'll do great.
I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that kind of support as well, because as you said, a few other people have said to me as well that you get that kind of support from people. I am looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that kind of feeling of just doing something good, trying to help some people, doing the right thing. And it's also, I think anyone that runs a marathon, whether you break records or whether just completing it, there's a point where your brain tells you to stop. And if you've got the ability to push past that, like, there's massive respect to anyone who can do that.
You'll fly it now, and you'll enjoy it too.
I am looking forward to that. I don't know. I think West Ham are playing that day as well, so maybe you get a little bit of a live stream from me halfway through the marathon.
Yeah, bring your phone along. Yeah, absolutely.
But it's I'm looking forward to it and get to raise some money for a good cause and just do something. 18th of April. No, it's the day before, to be decided. 18th of April against Palace away, apparently. So that's the day before. But yeah, if anyone can, obviously the link's in there. If you see it, if you can share it, or just let people know. And like I said, if you're about, come along and support me. But in the second half, we need to be able to recycle better and not stretch defending will kill us. This is the thing, Akim, as well. Thanks for getting involved, buddy. This is the thing I always say to you at half time, isn't it? Every time.
We have the same text every time.
Yeah, it's copy and pasted in my notes. It's just, we're so poor at defending, and the more, it's like playing Russian roulette. If there's 6 chambers and 1 bullet, you don't pull the trigger 6 times, do you?
No, absolutely. It's just, it's one of those things where it seems to be just this. I think I said this before, and I think it's very true for our scenario as well. Is that points are so important to us that I think that the nerves are more heightened than they would be if we were in the same position against, say, Chelsea or whomever it might be at halftime or with 20-30 minutes to go, if it wasn't the case that if we were 12th in the table and the 3 points weren't as important to us. But I think that they're so important. The nerves, like my nerves, when we were 1-0 up against United, I was pacing that sitting room and I was like floored when we conceded. And like, I wouldn't have been hurt quite that badly if we were in 12th position. And I think it's the same feeling for the players on the pitch. I think that they are just so nervous about letting lead slip or getting a draw or whatever it might be, that it's just those points that we might have held on to in previous years, we're not holding on to now, because it's just the peril is so pronounced.
Yeah. Pressure always skews games, and I mean, I've seen some comments here. Mike Dean came out and proved what I said, along with the ex-Prem chairman.
Yeah.
We all know there's fiddling. Results shouldn't be interfered with. Look, I see some stuff, and I just think, how have you made that decision? And it retrospectively, refereeing decisions, they're absolutely ridiculous, and VAR has positives and negatives. It's better than the days of old where Man United were clearly had some sway over referees, but now it's just less excusable, because you see refs making good decisions and then VAR overturning them. or them losing, or the other way around. The ref will make a decision and then the VAR will say maybe you should have a look at that. They change their mind the wrong way. There has to be some room for human error in any kind of officiating, I agree. But at this stage, fuck it, just let AI do it. The refs it's completely impartial. And the refs have clearly, we see with David Coote, that fall from grace, unfortunately tampering with a football match was one of the better things that fucking animal did. It's unbelievable. The standard of officiating in this country is the worst.
As you know, like I'm heavily anti-VAR, and one of the things that one of the small shining silver linings of going down will be the absence of VAR. I think VAR has ruined the spectacle in such a dramatic way, but I also don't think it's improved officiating to the level that would have to be required for VAR to stay in place, which I'm sure it will. But for example,
I think VAR's going to be down there next season, by the way, just to piss on your pride.
Well, that would really upset me, because I think absolutely, there's horrendous decisions made with VAR included, but also the spotting of random things that no one else spotted, like the fingertip graze of a ball that no one else spotted on the pitch ends up in a penalty or whatever it might be. I just think it just ruins it spoils the joy for me. But if it's down there next year, we'll definitely be unhappy with that being the case. But I just think it's not like goal line technology, no problem, happy with that. But I think even for offsides, which should be, I suppose, another fairly standard use case for it, we saw against Forest, was that offside? Who knows? I just find that those decisions are so marginal that it's kind of hard for, I suppose, tech to actually get it wrong or right. Anyway, that's my little rant. But
clear and obvious. That's the magic words they always use: clear and obvious errors. And I didn't see it clear and obvious ever. Yeah. In a lot of their calls, they pull up some absolute bullshit, like you say, the fingertip graze and the pubic hair that's offside. Do you know? It absolutely ruins the game.
Yeah, and Traj talking about the handball. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was like they've kind of messed up the handball rule. Like they've kind of rolled back on it. But I remember there was one season, I think it was a season that wasn't it United. Was it Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? I think their United beat PSG. It was like every single time the ball hit, any time a ball hit a hand, it was immediately a penalty. So thankfully they rolled back on that a bit, but still there's still very strange calls about handball still now, where some that look like guaranteed penalties aren't, and then the opposite way around. But I'm hoping that, I was chatting to a buddy of mine yesterday, and we're talking about decisions that have went against us, and we've obviously covered a couple of them today. I'm hoping that we get the rub of the green for the rest of the season, because isn't what they always say, these things tend to even themselves out. Well, hopefully they do over the course of the next couple of weeks.
Gonna take some fucking evening for us.
No, you're telling
me. We've got 236 of you watching along on YouTube. Thank you very much, but we've only got 75 likes. So if you can smash that like button, let's try and get 150 likes. That's reasonable, isn't it? That's not too. It's not too much.
What are we at now? Likewise,
75 likes with 236 watching.
Listen, when Anton comes on, he'll be getting likes like nobody's business.
Yeah. He aura farms, doesn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, and if we can win, I think the likes will be flowing.
Yeah, hopefully we get more than hopefully I get more than 15 people watch the breakdown tomorrow.
Well, listen, if it's a good result, we'll be flying it. You'll have to think of something to get. How many watched your Bra video? How many tuned into that?
Not enough, actually. Not enough, considering I wore a bra for it. Yeah, it's to be fair, there's been some really, really from there, obviously a few donations come through, which I really appreciate for that. It wasn't many. It was about About 150 maybe. But I mean, that's better than the last one I did was tiny numbers.
Depends on the game, I'd say.
800.
I don't know how you make breakdown videos for Wolves away and games like that. There are games that I just want to never think about ever again.
Yeah, it's difficult, but it's cause and effect, isn't it? Sometimes it's nice. What I like is understanding. I like closure. Sometimes it's nice to just look at where it's broken. I mean, it probably goes back to way back when I was kicked out of school. A friend of mine was an electrician, and his family had a business, and he took me on as an apprentice. And he kind of taught me like the easiest way to fix things is to understand why they're broken. If you like reverse engineer things, so I do the same with football. I kind of I look at it, I get upset, and then I try and understand.
I'm too emotional. I'm not analytical like that. I'm not able to kind of. I just kind of want to. If it's a win, I will watch every highlight going. I'll watch Match of the Day. I'll watch the Sky Sports one. I'll watch the West Ham, highlights. I'll watch them all. Like, I will be wall to wall watching highlights if we win tonight. Like, there's no question. I'll be there in the evening. It'd be just fantastic. When we lose, I won't watch what Match of the Day. I'm not going to watch any highlights. I am just gone, finished.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll be watching highlights tonight. That's all I can say,
Yeah, it's one of them things. I'm gonna have to cook the kids dinner while the game's on, which is sometimes a good distraction.
Yeah, I have the little fella. I'll be changing nappies at one point. I was changing a nappy when Chelsea scored the 3-2 goal, and I just I let out a kind of a roar of sadness, I suppose, best way to describe it. And Amy was coming down the stairs, my missus, and she spotted me, just and she's like, "You got it, you're changing the baby, you got to focus on that. You can't be focusing on this." And I was like, "You don't understand. Like, you don't understand how gut wrenching this is.
It's difficult."
So hopefully, I can keep the head today. Because I'm on baby duty during the game, so you're on cooking duty. I'm on baby duty.
It's difficult. I remember the Europa Conference League final. My daughter wouldn't settle. My son was in bed with my missus. He went down fairly easy, but my daughter wouldn't settle. So I just said to my missus, she was like, "You got to get to bed." I was like, "No, fuck that. I'm watching the football. I don't care. She's going to wake up anyway." I was like, "I'm going to be fucking screaming and shouting. There's no way." I chewed all my nails off. I was ripping chunks of hair out. And I was screaming.
So
I was screaming, and she's going. My daughter's going to me, "Daddy, stop!" When we scored that winner, "Daddy, stop!" And then she's just going, "Daddy, why are you crying?" And I'm like, "You'll never understand."
Yeah, that was the magic. Yeah, like that was just like I was bawling my eyes out. It was an incredible. I rewatched it there recently enough. Like, I kind of forgot all the elements of the game apart from the Bowen goal, but watching it back kind of reminded me of the whole game and the roller coaster that was, going ahead and getting pegged back so closely or so quickly afterwards. And yeah, it was an amazing night, an amazing run, amazing season. That whole Europa run was just
beautiful season.
It's fantastic.
Has anyone got any bets on today? Let us know in the comments if you got any bets on. Did you have a bet in the end, Connor?
I haven't had it yet. I'm gonna have to get one on now. So, I can use my winnings now after the Ireland game now. I should have a few leads to spare.
Well, as I said, I've got my big bet, Tati to have one or more shots, over 2.5 goals. I think we're going to win 3-2. Fernandez to be shown a card. Bowen, any score or assist. Both teams to score. Alex Scott to be shown a card. And Tati to score or assist. That's 49-1, which, whack to five on there. £252 return would be all right.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah, so in terms of, I'm gonna have to put something together here, but West Ham are 17-10, Bournemouth 7-5. So, like, it is I know it's not exactly, but it's not many miles off a coin flip. Like, we're obviously Bournemouth are obviously chunky-ish favourites, but I wouldn't be surprised if we got the win. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do myself a little bet builder here myself now before kickoff.
Gotta be done.
Yeah, I think as you said, and I think Alf was saying as well, like he was predicting a 3-2 win. I do think we're going to need a fair few goals to get this over the line. 3 would seem sensible if we can manage it. But I think we're going to see over 3.5 goals today, so I'm going to go on that as well.
It's it's a bit of a tricky one because I mean, I'm even looking here. The supercomputer reckons the most likely score is West Ham 2-1.
Oh, really? Oh, lovely, Hurlem. Take that.
It says 2-1 or 1-1.
Yeah. So I think Jarrod Bowen's going to score today. I feel he's going to get it. I think he's going to score. I'm going to have him as anytime scorer.
Yeah, I think I like the score or assist because he does something. You know, there'll be a goal involvement.
Oh, I see. Yes, the score assist one here. Yeah, that's a nice one. I like that actually. I'm gonna take your advice on that one actually. Yeah, because he's on. Yeah, so he's 10 to 11 on that. So that is a handy one.
I think Somerville will score today, but I didn't feel confident enough to put money on it.
I think Somerville's going to score. I was half thinking of putting Bowen and Somerville, but I'm going to go Bowen. I'm going to go Somerville to score, Bowen to score or assist.
I reckon Souček's going to get a card as well.
Who?
Souček.
Yeah, that does seem fairly likely, all right. So
it's, I honestly don't think. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think we're going to see minimum 6 goals today.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a fair few goals. Hopefully, more for our side than them. I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be fairly nervy watch. I don't think at any point I'm going to be, sitting back and relaxing. I think it's going to be a fairly intense view. If
the teams are just walking out, and Tati looks like he's just strolling around, full of bollocks. He looks like
I'd love to see it.
He looks like a lion. He doesn't seem phased at all. That stadium looks packed. The floodlights are on. The sun's gone down. That place looks electric right now. And honestly, cool as you like, Tati just looks like he's not bothered at all.
Tati, I'd love to see him just absolutely rip it up, tear it up tonight,
I'm seeing some nervous Bournemouth faces there, big huffs and puffs, chewing gum erratically.
They're ready to roll over. They're ready to surrender. They're going to submit.
Let's hope so.
They're tapping out already.
Let's hope so.
We'll probably be tapping out fairly sharpish ourselves.
Well, yeah. Anton's just finished his lunch. Here he is.
Anton, how are we getting on?
How
are we feeling?
I've literally not finished it. It's just sitting in front of me now. I was like, ah.
For anyone that's into watching people eat, Anton's going to be eating.
It's a mukbang, fellas.
Yeah, we do everything here, don't we? Me and Bra, Anton eating on camera.
What is it called when they do that? People watch people eat this noise.
Yeah, mukbang. It's a mukbang video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there not another name for it?
That's the name I know, anyway.
I don't know. People.
Wait, what's your predictions before you said?
I think we're going to win 3-2.
3-2. There we go. Both of us 3-2.
Oh wow, love it.
There's going to be a lot of goals today, Anton.
Mate, have you got the game on yet, Anton?
Yes.
Have you seen the bollocks on fucking Tati strolling down that tunnel like he's got the keys to the stadium?
What? No, I've not seen that. I've not been watching that. I've got the kids in the background.
He looks so relaxed.
Oh, yeah. I've seen. West Ham social media have done it. He's walking up and he's like that. Bosh.
He doesn't give a fuck, mate. This bloke's scoring today. I'm telling you now. He's scoring today.
Put your predictions in the chat.
We got 4-2. I'd love to see that.
4-2 would be good.
Please give Connor, Ben, massive shout out for joining us pre-show.
Thanks, everyone.
Every Thursday night. Gift to the Gab, whatever they call it. They talk West Ham. Join them.
Yeah, come and join in on a Thursday night.
Yep. Ben, remember, don't end the stream. Connor,
guys.
peace out. Lions!
In a bit.
Lions.
Welcome back to the West Ham Network. Anton here giving you the, if I can get this sorted, there you go. The running commentary of the game. I just need to change the settings because I can hear myself and it's annoying me. Audio speaker. That should be it. No, it's not. Is that it? No. So it's on this one, is it? There. Hello. Yeah, can you all hear me? Please let me know if you can. I'll have a slight delay in comparison to what you're watching. So yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I'm taking a little cheeky bite. Welcome, of course, to the West Ham Network for the Matchday Live. Like I said, I'll have a slight delay. It depends on where. Let's see where we are. See how far. Nah, definitely not. Okay, so we'll jump out there. Whoa, not that. Whoa. Oh, no. Sorry, everyone. Bear with me. It's a nightmare, that is. I know it started, so sorry, apologies. I was trying to be a little bit clever. Corner, West Ham straight in for a corner. Bowen. Oh, what happened there? I'm just trying to keep an eye on exactly what actually happened. Corner whipped in. It was. Oh, I tell you what a save it was from their keeper. Wow. Oh, the stream is just not going to be. Right, sorry, just bear with me, everyone. I'm just trying to kind of align myself with what I think everyone might be in. What a save that was from their keeper, by the way. 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗿𝗲𝗄 probably should be knocking that into the back of the net. As Bournemouth do come out from the back line. I don't know why the stream does that every time I go on. Welcome on TikTok. Welcome on YouTube, X, Facebook, you name it. We're everywhere. Bournemouth bringing the ball out from the back line. Keep the comments coming in, please. Good interception there from 𝗪𝗪𝘀. wan-Bissaka with the second ball, but Bournemouth do come out on top as the ball goes round the corner. No, it's saved from 𝗪𝗧𝗪panos. 𝗪𝗪𝘀 trying to recycle the second ball. Referee's blown up and given a free kick to Bournemouth. Deep in the West Ham half. What's your thoughts on 𝗪𝗪𝘀, if you are watching? So it's a free kick to Bournemouth. In and around the, 50, 60 yard marker? Maybe 40, maybe 50. Ball whipped in, back post. Cleared from 𝗪𝗂𝘁. Offside though for Bournemouth, and West Ham do have a free kick. Keep your comments coming in. Let me know your thoughts on Hermansen in goal as well. I see that, but then again, I know what you're saying about 𝗪𝗪𝘀, but I think some of the decisions from the keepers are harsh. Sorry, from the managers, it's harsh. I think the thing is, in terms of West Ham break with Tati down the right hand side. Tate goes early, in and around to the back post. Somerville! Oh my God! Somerville's nearly put West Ham ahead. What a ball. What a run that was from Tate. Great football between Tate and Souček. And he sees the vision. It's a great ball from Tate, back post. Somerville's got loads to do. I tell you what, 3.5 minutes in, and West Ham could have been 2-0 up. Oh, I just can't get enough on that from Somerville. Ball forward from Bowen. Bowen keeps driving forward. Bowen. He's fouled. Ref, come on. No, he's not. Player gets the ball. Bournemouth got the ball. Bournemouth shoot from distance. Hermansen collects. It's a bit of an interesting start this game is. Hermansen just patiently got the ball from the back line. Mary the duck will be ready to come out. West Ham punt the ball forward. Wan-Bissaka tries to win it. Bournemouth come out with the ball and punt it upfield. Souček tries to recycle. Second ball, does win it. He goes down under a heavy tackle. And West Ham do win a free kick. That's the difference with someone like Souček in the middle of the park. He's a warrior, so he's going to throw his body on the line to win a ball. He's got no fear, man. No fear. So many players would have just came out of that and not gone for it, you know. Free kick to West Ham. 5.5 minutes in, and West Ham have already had 2 real clear-cut chances in this game. Here comes a big ball. Is it Fernandez? Ball goes for back post. Souček's there, so is Mavropanos. Mavropanos on the header. Ball goes out. Goal kick to Bournemouth. Tell you why, if anyone wants to know why I'm eating, my wife has literally just walked in with one of the kids. I've had the 2 kids, so I'm trying to navigate that world of eating and keeping you happy with the matchday live that we do. Good winning header there from Diouf down the left-hand side. Magasa forward, some of Tate. Souček, it's brilliant from Souček. He's fouled again. Referee blows up for West Ham free kick. Come on, West Ham. Now I'm full. Now I've got a good belly in me. Now it's time for West Ham's, what, 3rd free kick of the game? Ball whipped in. On the edge of the 18. Cleared from Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. Big up, punt forward. Magasa recycles, but then loses second ball. Diouf. A big up and under for Tate and Bowen to chase. Oh, it flicks on for Tate. Referee blows up for an offside. So if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. Please leave a comment. We're live over on YouTube, Facebook. I don't know where we're live, but we're live everywhere. See, they focused on Van Nistelrooy, of course, the Dutch coach. Obviously there to see cry, Somerville. Come on, West Ham. Come on, you Irons. Bournemouth just happy to hold on to the ball. Deep in their back line. Ball forward down the left-hand side. Tries to skip by Wan-Bissaka. He has. I think the ball's going to go out. And it is a throw into Bournemouth. They to go early. Down the left-hand side, Wan-Bissaka tries to recycle with that ball. Bournemouth do come out on top, deep in the West Ham half. Bowen's back there. Bournemouth tries to spread the ball over the left-hand side. Recycled again from 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓, Somerville deep in the West Ham box. In the area, Wan-Bissaka drives, chips the ball up over the top. Diouf over on the left-hand side. Great ball from Wan-Bissaka. Diouf can't keep the ball in. It's a shame. Come on, you Irons. The Irons. The Irons. Bournemouth just patiently holding on to the ball down that right-hand side. Bournemouth again, just calm on the ball with the back line. Bournemouth just again holding on to the ball, nothing on, they play the ball back. Ball punted forward for Bournemouth. Diouf does win that and plays that ball calmly back into 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓, he plays the ball out to 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗧 just outside the West Ham 18-yard box. He drives forward, plays the ball into 𝗪𝗓𝗧𝗧, sees that little bit of a gap, turns. He's surrounded by two players. He's done really well, drives the ball infield. It's great from Tate, and Bowen comes in, takes the ball, he's pulled back. Referee doesn't give a free kick to West Ham, and that for me was a free kick. Bournemouth just get the ball coming over the halfway line and towards West Ham's half, chips the ball up over the top down the left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka is there though. He does enough, puts the pressure on. Ball's crossed, then 𝗪𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓 comes out and collects for West Ham. Goes early though. Fernandez collects it deep in the West Ham half. He drives. He sees the Somerville. Diouf made the overlapping run. Somerville drops inside. Plays the ball back into halfway line to Fernandez. Fernandez back into 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓 over to Fernandez on the halfway line again with Somerville. Ball forward for 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 to chase. Recycled from Bournemouth. They're under a bit of pressure down there from West Ham. As Bournemouth come out of danger and drive. Ball just back again with their defenders. Seen that gap, they've driven through. Tries to play the ball through. Neatly recovered from 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧. Mavro over to Bowen. Bowen tries to go early, but the ball does find its way through to 𝗪𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, who does play the ball back into Bowen. He has to hit the ball into an area just, I suppose, to keep the ball in play. Tate chases, but again, Bournemouth collect the ball and plays it back to their keeper. Referee blows up. Just, you know, Bournemouth holding on to play. They are quite, do you know what? They are quite slow on the uptake. It's worked well for them, trying to maybe frustrate West Ham into coming and collecting the ball, but Bowen has won the ball back. 𝗪𝗧𝗧 tries to get involved. I do like 𝗪𝗧𝗧, man. I like his energy in the middle of the park. Oh, that's great tackle, winning, but the ball back for West Ham from Bowen, but the ball has played back to the Bournemouth keeper. So the pressure from 𝗪𝗧𝗧. There's a big clearance upfield. Ball straight with Somerville again, no, down that left-hand side. And the ball has gone out, and it's a West Ham throw-in deep in the Bournemouth half. Good evening, Gary. I hope you're well. Good to see you live over on TikTok. Damien's in the house. George is in the house. Crosshammer, you're all in the house. Ball's back with Fernandez. Nothing on for him. He plays the ball back all the way to Hermansen. Come on, West Ham. Ball with Mavropanos on the halfway line. Comes over the halfway line. He still drives. He sees the gap with 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 over to wan-Bissaka. wan-Bissaka goes infield. Thomas Souček over to 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 down the right-hand side. Ball crossed in. Low, cleared from Bournemouth. Souček on the edge of the 18. Tries to win it back. wan-Bissaka does, though, on the edge of the 18. Ball forward for Bowen. Back with Souček. It looks like he's pushed over, but he's not. And Bournemouth do come out with the ball. Oh, Somerville tried. Oh, I tell you what. See that burst of pace from Somerville. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. And he's got the ball again down the left-hand side. He turns into his right foot. Goes onto the edge. Crosses it in, back post. Oh, fucking hell. I swear to God. The ball was going out and the Bournemouth defender has done a diving header. No one's there. No one shouted it. And he's cleared it. And one went... Oh, do you know what? Fair play. Like he has to do that. West Ham have won a corner, but he's felt the presence of Souček. It's enough. Do you know what? Fair play to that defender, because that's exactly what I would do in those circumstances. Anyway, corner West Ham. Come on, Irons! Irons! Here comes Bowen. Bowen whips it in. Back post. Cleared from Bournemouth and the defender. Keeper 𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧. Cat knocks it down, but it's been cleared again from Bournemouth out in the far right-hand side near their corner flag. Big clearance upfield, goes out straight away, but it is a Bournemouth throw-in. Come on, you Irons. 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 Souček is more forward. 𝗪𝗏𝗧𝗧. Bournemouth just hold on to play. Back with their keeper. Joe Louise is in the house. Good to see you. Richie's in the house. Thank you for joining us. If you're on YouTube, come in and say hi. Good community around here. Myers Jewelers likes the stream. Thank you. Richie Bores is in the house. Ball up forward from Bournemouth. Cleared from 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧𝗧. Diouf keeps the ball in play. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 under pressure straight away. Distributes the ball well to Fernandez. He drives into a bit of traffic and he's dispossessed, as Bournemouth do have the ball on the halfway line. They drive at West Ham. Ball over left-hand side. He cuts in field. Holds on to it. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 plays the ball back. Bournemouth again just patient on the edge of the centre circle. Ball forward. Tries a back heel. But Bowen does recycle. But then Bournemouth do win the ball back again. 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 for... Bournemouth plays the ball back to centre half on the edge of the centre circle in the West Ham half. Bournemouth have the ball, sprays it over to 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 on the left hand side. He drives forward down the left hand side for Bournemouth. Just playing plenty of touches here for them. They spray the ball over the right hand side, back on the halfway line. Again, no ball forward, 20-30 yards over the right hand side. Great tackle from Somerville. Somerville's getting involved, man. Just genuinely getting involved. Just defensive duties, getting stuck in. That's what we want, man. That's what we want. throw in to Bournemouth. In line with the 18-yard box, so it looks like it's going to go big throw. Yeah, big throw into the mix. It's a fucking big throw that is. Cleared from 𝗕𝗧𝗖𝗛𝗏, cleared from Diouf. It's a massive throw he's got. Bournemouth head ball into the box, cleared from Wan-Bissaka. Ball sprays out left-hand side for Bournemouth as they drive infield. Ball sprayed over the right-hand side. Bournemouth still have the ball. With 𝗪𝗪𝘀 on the left-hand side. The players made the overlap and run, but 𝗪𝗪𝘀's held on to it. Ball again back with Bournemouth. Again, happy to play the ball back on the halfway line. Harry's joined over. Jack's joined. AFE's joined. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗄's joined. Richie says, Richie, you can't do that. Ball crossed in from the far corner, far side. Somerville drops in, no collects the ball. He looks like he's fouled. Diouf drops in, tries to win the ball back. It's a bit messy. No one can really get a hold of the ball here. Bournemouth do come out with it though. Just, again, happy to play the ball back when there's nothing on. Alan's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Alan Dunn, thank you. I do think we do look a lot more calmer. And you've got to give a lot of credit to someone like 𝗕𝗧𝗖𝗏𝗏 coming in. Anyway, West Ham have recycled with Wan-Bissaka. Skips by one player. Looks like he's fouled, but he holds on to it. Nothing on for him. He plays the ball back into 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏 forward. Keep it in. 𝗪𝗂𝒽 has kept it in, but it's fallen into 𝗪𝗪𝘀 for Bournemouth. West Ham starting to press from the front. Halfway line with Bournemouth. Again, they find a space over on the right-hand side as their centre-half comes forward with the ball down the right-hand side for them. Bournemouth again with the ball over on the left-hand side on the halfway line. Ball forward for them. Into the mix. Well recycled from Fernandes. Fernandes is fouled. He's fouled. Leave him at. Leave it at. Leave it at. Out. Got to give massive credit to the guys from his Ironworks Alliance who created that tifo. Tifo for people. I've seen some people actually asking, like, what is a tifo? It's like a massive banner. It's like more like 3D effect, etc. But they did it in, you know, as a kind of thing for Ludo McCloskey. So if people don't know, he's suffering from a life-threatening disease. Ball flicked on from Bowen, some 𝗪𝗍𝗁 to Bowen down the far corner. If anyone wants to know where I'm from, I can see the comments coming in. I am, of course, you can probably tell from my accent, in Scotland. Second generation West Ham fan, because dad's from Newham, East London. Fernandes got the ball for West Ham. Ball in the mix. Tati. Oh, space the ball over right hand side. Nice ball. Bowen's got the ball down the right hand side. He sees Fernandes make the run. He's on the edge of the 18. He finds 𝗪𝗍𝗁𝗏. 𝗪𝗍𝗁𝗏 sprays over to 𝗪𝗂𝒽. He goes for a shot, blocked. 𝗪𝗍𝗁𝗏 recycles second ball. Much better West Ham. 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗏, nothing on. Plays the ball back to Axel 𝗕𝗧𝗖𝗏𝗏. 𝗕𝗧𝗧𝗏𝗏 goes over left hand side to Diouf. Diouf collects. He sees the run. It's a great ball from him into Somerville down the left hand side. Somerville. He holds on to it. He's on his right foot. He's going to challenge. He's going to take him on. He has. He's done well. Cross in low. Keeper saves. I can see Somerville getting a lot of luck down that left hand side. I would feed that ball all day long, man. Feed that ball all day long. Not Glasgow, no. I'm reasonably near Glasgow. About 30 minutes from Glasgow, to be exact. If you are watching on TikTok, we predominantly are on YouTube. So you'll see all our videos, most of them on YouTube. So jump across to the West Ham Network across there. Bournemouth have the ball down the right-hand side. Crossed in, cleared from 𝗪𝗂𝒽. Tati does recycle, but it's fallen back in again with Bournemouth. Peter Chelmsford was in the house. Good to see you, my friend. He really is, mate. He really is. Bournemouth again, just happy. West Ham sitting quite deep in our own half as Bournemouth have the ball on the halfway line. No, urgency to press in that position. 𝗪𝗧 did start to press a little bit, but Bournemouth have got that space along that back line. I don't know, West Ham see 𝗪𝗧 does get back and win the ball back for West Ham. Referee cannot be blowing a whistle for that. He's blown a whistle for a foul against 𝗪𝗧, and that's not a foul against 𝗪𝗧. Score currently is West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0 in the 24th minute. West Ham had 2 very early chances, really early in the game. Honestly, genuinely could have put the ball in the back of the net twice. Clear-cut chances and didn't. Don't understand why that was a foul. You love the shirts behind me, Gary? I've got loads more. This is a temporary fix, by the way. This is after a renovation in the house, and I haven't actually designed this room properly yet. So this is just a bit of wallpaper stuck on the wall, not properly pinned on the wall, just to give me a kind of background, etc. I will get it officially done over time. Ball whipped in from Bournemouth, back post, lands down and falls into the hands of Hermansen. That's Hermansen. Somerville's dropped in. He plays the ball forward for Fernandez. He's held it in. Over the touchline. Referee blows up. Whistle. Free kick. West Ham. Ball over with Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen. Deep in the Bournemouth half. Ball back in the halfway line with Magasa. Magasa back to 𝗪𝗪𝗀. 𝗪𝗪𝗀 forward for Bowen. Good from it's unlucky from 𝗪𝗧 as Bournemouth recycle. They play the ball forward, skips by Magasa. Scott for Bournemouth plays the ball over the right hand side. Goes early. This is deep in the West Ham half now. It's 3-on-3. Wow, now Bournemouth were slow in the uptake there. West Ham got plenty of bodies back again. Jimenez. Bournemouth have got the ball. Again, back with their defenders, who are in West Ham's half, by the way. Playing really high press from Bournemouth, really. Truffert down the left-hand side. Looks like he was going to take that shot, cross, but doesn't. Still holds on to it. Goes early. Big cross into the back post. You know what? Diouf has to hit that ball out. And Truffert's done really well, to be fair, because he's put a cross in from absolutely nothing. It was a good cross. Back post just puts us under pressure, and they win a set piece from nothing there. It's interesting how the dynamics of this game are kind of turning out for me, to be honest with you. I hate when I look and show the stats. I'm not going to read the stats out. Goals conceded from corners. I am. Most this season, West Ham 12. No one else is near us, apart from 3 goals of a distance. Corner whipped in from Bournemouth. Oh, cleared from... Don't know who that was that cleared that out. But anyway, Bournemouth have recycled, and it's back with them on the halfway line. Jimenez. Oh God, I thought it was a dangerous ball there from Bournemouth. Anyway, Scott was playing that ball. Obviously, he plays that kind of midfielder role where he drops in and clicks it in that deep role. Anyway, Bournemouth have the ball with their keeper. Bournemouth do have the ball as they drive out from their back down the left-hand side. Still on their own half. Play the ball forward. Touch from 𝗪𝗧. Ball goes out. Looks like it's going to be a Bournemouth throw-in. It is just after the halfway line. Bournemouth really, really are comfortable right on the ball. And what I mean by that is, like, not necessarily crazily comfortable in going forward, but they're keeping possession and they're keeping it well. They're not scared to play that ball back, and they've been doing that quite a lot. And there's the example right now. A couple of little clever players in the midfield seem to be kind of winning that battle against West Ham, although Magasa does recycle for West Ham as Bowen comes on the counter. Bowen does well. 𝗪𝗪's offside. Don't play it. He's well offside. I don't know why Bowen played that. I thought that would have been really obvious from that position on the park. It's a shame because 𝗪𝗂𝘀𝗧 does really well to recycle that ball for West Ham. Oh, here comes 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝘁 𝗪𝗀𝘀𝗁𝗃 coming out talking to Nuno Espirito Santo. GP's in the house. Peter, do I need to stop saying that? I'm happy for you to say, if you want me to stop it, I'll stop it. I think it's a good word though, because it's exactly what it is, isn't it? Recycle, recycle, recycle. So they are coming into the game. Al's in the house. Darren is in the house over on TikTok. Ball whipped forward from Bournemouth. Cleared from Bournemouth again. 𝗪𝗂𝘀𝗧 wins the ball. Oh, Tati punts the ball forward. Keeper comes out from Bournemouth and has to head it out to the left-hand side. Diouf collects it. He keeps it in play. Plays the forward for Somerville. Skips by Jimenez. Oh, he's fouled ref! Free kick West Ham. Jimenez. To be honest with you, I do think it was like a kind of joint collision. Jimenez is shocked that West Ham have gained a free kick from that, but that was good. Oh, what's the word? I can't use the word. He doesn't want me to use the words. Can't use the word. Give me another word for recycle. Someone, please. Someone give me the word for recycle. Right. Dangerous free kick in a dangerous area. You got Fernandez over this. I'd say that's, what, 20 yards out, but over on the far side. Close to the corner flag, maybe 10 yards away from the corner flag. Awkward angle, could be a really powerful whip in. Just cause chaos and hope that someone gets a touch and puts it in the back of the net. Go on, West Ham. Fernandez, whip in. Front post. Oh. Is that a corner, West Ham? It is. It looked like Tati tried to do the flick header. I seen what they were trying to do. It's a whip in. It's like... Oh, it's unlucky. Corner, West Ham, no. Bowen's going to whip it in. He does. Oh! Tati runs. His runs. Tati's runs are brilliant, man. Great balls, to be fair. But the thing is, it feels like for the first time in such a long time, we've got someone who does something with a corner. So maybe sometimes our deliveries are actually okay, but we've just not got the players to read what the ball is going to do. And that's twice now in a row from set pieces. Tati's causing bother. Causing fucking bother all the time. Lip up, Tati, Castellanos. Lip up, Tati, Castellanos. Bournemouth do have the ball. Someone tell me another word for recycle. Refurbish. I'll use refurbish, right? For all going well. No, I can't use refurbish. Can I? Reincarnate. Right, I'm going to try that one, right? I'll try that. Oh, foul against... What's he giving? Who's he giving a yellow card to? Is that 𝗪𝗁𝘁? 𝗪𝗁𝘁, yellow card. It's not where we want a yellow card. Not at this stage of the game. Really? Really, ref? It's harsh. Do you know what? I do. Listen, it's a foul. But have a word. Have a word. It definitely is harsh. Especially so early in the game. Good reincarnation from Wan-Bissaka as Tati has the ball down the right-hand side. Oh, he tries to find, I don't know who it was, is driving through the middle. Was that 𝗪𝗂𝘃? As Russ is just saying in the chat, you know, 𝗪𝗂𝘃 seems to be playing really far forward. Repurpose. I like the word recycle, but I'll say repurpose. Anyway, ball forward from 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗧. Oh my God, Bowen, what are you doing, son? Oh, he does about 3 touches on the edge of the box. Up in the air, turns, tries to whip his foot around it. Ball goes well wide. But 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗧 does fire that ball directly, powerfully at Bowen. Repurpose is the word. Freddie 𝗪𝗀𝘀, you're in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Reclaim, recover. Right. I like the word recycle. So someone come into me. I'm going to do a vote. Recover. Do you want the word recover or recycle? Vote now. If you're watching on TikTok, just put a comment and say recycle or recover. If you're watching on YouTube, recycle or recover. Peter, mate, I support England. Remember, I thought you would know that by now. Recycle, recycle, recover. There's 2-1. 2-1. Bowen tries to feed the ball forward. Recycle, recycle, recycle. There's a lot more. There's a lot of people here in favour of recycle. Rim cycle! GP! Redelivers. Can't do that, Pierre. Doesn't work for me. Yeah. Loads for recycle. Souček tries to win the ball back, but Scott comes forward. Clear from 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗧. He punts the ball clear. It's going to go out for a play, a goal kick, but the Bournemouth keeper does come over, collects it. And the pop that deal. Recover is what we are doing. Recycle is what Spud. I'll start using those. I know what you mean. Anyway, Trippier comes. Good block there from Wan-Bissaka. Ball goes out. Bournemouth throw in deep in the West Ham half. Bournemouth do have the ball. Ball forward from Bournemouth, but nothing. Oh God, he's giving it away. Oh, Somerville. He's going to win it back. Somerville is just electric, by the way. Fernandes forward to Somerville. Somerville down the right hand side. He's under a lot of pressure. He's fouled. He's done well to win West Ham a free kick there. Irons. 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 Fernandes plays the ball back to 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝘀𝗀𝗧. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 ball back to Hermansen on the edge of the 18. Hermansen holds on to it, nothing on for him. He's going to play the ball over to 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧 on the right hand side. 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧 holds on to it, nothing in there for him. He goes back to Mads Hermansen. Hermansen plays the ball over to 𝗕cie on the left hand side. I am forever blowing bubbles. Richie, mate. Back to Hermansen. Hermansen holds on to it again. Interesting tactics from West Ham. Hermansen just pretty much told to hold on to it. He's pressed. Magassa slips in the middle of the park and bang, Bournemouth have the ball. That seemed really pointless. Anyway, Bournemouth have the ball down that left-hand side with Adley. He drives infield. It's brilliant from 𝗕cie. It's really, really good from 𝗕cie. Ball back with 𝗕cie. Oh, he sees that run from Diouf. It's a great ball from him. Diouf just drives down that left-hand side. Great play from 𝗕cie, that was. And 𝗕cie drops back in, collects it from Diouf, who plays the ball back to Fernandes. Fernandes strives forward with 𝗪𝗏. 𝗪𝗏 into Somerville, back into 𝗪𝗏 over the left-hand side. He holds on to it. Sees the run from Diouf. Diouf makes it, tries to get over it. Oh, it's Somerville, and it's too heavy. It's Diouf, sorry. Diouf saying West Ham. Diouf wants West Ham to come up forward. Further forward. Yeah, most people are into recycle. I can't even remember who called me out in it. User 118-374-7481 over on TikTok. Who has been better? That is a good question. I personally would say it's I'd say it's a bit of a game, apart from West Ham's 2 clear-cut chances in the first minute of the game. Anyway, Bournemouth recycle the ball and have it, and they drive forward with the ball, but they've hit it heavy, and it goes out as a West Ham. A West Ham throw in. 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝗏𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪 player. Jury's out. Tate drops in, collects it from absolutely nothing. He does so well, Tate does. He does lose it. There's no way you've blocked for a ref. Anyway, Bournemouth. Recycle! Recover! Richie's going for a sea bass dinner. Go and enjoy it, mate. Ball's back with Bournemouth keeper. Sten the man. Enjoyed. Jay joined. Dylan. Good to see you all. Look at to ball forward from Bournemouth. �憗𝗪𝗧 does well, gets in front of their player, heads the ball clear, but it falls with the second ball into Bournemouth. Wan-Bissaka does enough to use his strength, and he holds on to the ball for West Ham deep in our half. He drives and turns. Bowen goes forward with 𝗪𝗂𝘁. Wan-Bissaka recycles the ball forward with Bowen. Can't head the ball, can't get the ball down under control. Bournemouth head the ball out from Adams, and West Ham do have a throw in just after the halfway line on the right hand side. Bowen does well. He gets the ball. Bowen tries to find Somerville, cleared from Jimenez. Mayasa recycles, sprays the ball up over the top for Diouf to chase. They head the ball clear out for a West Ham throw in deep in the Bournemouth half. Ryan, ball back with Fernandez. He drives. Oh, he holds on to it. He's a bit static though. Nothing on. He plays the ball back halfway back to 𝗕𝗓𝗓. 𝗕𝗓𝗓 over to 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗧. 𝗪𝗲𝗪𝗧 over to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka forward to 𝗪𝗁𝗁. Wan-Bissaka tries to overlap and run. I think he keeps it in. Referee blows up and gives a throw in. What do you think so far? Regurgitate. Regurgitate from Alan Dunn. That is not a word I'll be using. I just did though. Ball's played forward. It's gone straight to the Bournemouth team. Oh, a couple of times now, West Ham players are slipping in the middle of the park as Scott comes forward for Bournemouth. He's going to shoot from distance. He is. Straight at Hermansen. Here comes Fernandez. Still in the West Ham half. He drives and turns infield to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, it's a bad ball from Wan-Bissaka, but the ball has fallen into Somerville. He turns, he holds on to it, stands up, skips by one of their players. God, he's got pace. God, he's fast. Somerville, shot! Oh, I tell you what, Somerville! Bit more of that, geezer. Come on, son. Somerville just grabs the ball and just uses his own initiative, and he just takes on Bournemouth players left, right and centre, and he's on the edge of the 18, left foot. Curls a shot, and it's probably row P. We are 3 minutes from half time. �浗𝗪𝗪𝗧 punts the ball forward. Fernandez drops in deep in the West Ham half. On the edge of the 18. Plays the ball forward to �浗𝗪𝗪𝗧 down the right hand side. 𝗪𝗁𝗁. Oh, 𝗪𝗁𝗁, what are you doing? He's giving the ball away. As Bournemouth come and they drive at West Ham. Skips by one player. They're inside our box. Sets it up. Mayasa comes and does really well to recycle. I tell you what, by the way, 𝗪𝗁𝗁 just didn't look. Just played the ball into the danger area. Truffert drops it in low again from... Oh, Mayasa, Jesus. I thought he was going to hit that second ball and knock their player down. But he dummied it. Truffert jumped over him. Holy shit, man. That was a near massive error from 𝗪𝗁. Jimenez for Bournemouth. Ball through the middle. Bowen gets the ball. That's good. Who's gone down? Tati. 𝗪𝗁 gets the second ball. Referee blows up. West Ham free kick. Yellow card to Bournemouth. It was nearly almost the goal of the season, Trosh. How was dinner?
Yeah, lovely, thank you.
Callum Wilson having a little cheeky drink of 𝗪𝗂𝘂 Sport. Remember, he has played for Bournemouth. 67 goals and 187 appearances for Bournemouth. West Ham do get the ball though back from Bournemouth with Tommy 𝗪𝗁. 𝗕𝗏𝗧 punts the ball forward down the left-hand side for 𝗪𝗏𝘀 to do the work. But guess what? Bournemouth recycle. Cody's in the house. Hayden's in the house. Bournemouth, Fernandez does get the ball back for West Ham. Diouf, 𝗪𝗏𝘀, Fernandez. Diouf's got the pace. Can he get around their player? Big clearance from Bournemouth. Fernandez forward for Magasa. Back to Fernandez. Now it's back with 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏. Elas is in the house. Puyol's in the house. Puyol FC, is it called? 1 minute of added time. Oh, Bournemouth's trying to get mixed up. Bowen does latch on to a mistake from Bournemouth. Oh, Bournemouth done well to get that ball back. Wan-Bissaka does get his head onto it, but it's still deep in the Bournemouth half. I expect a big clearance here from Truffert. He does. 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏 does well. Plays the ball back. Mads Hermansen. 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗏 over to Diouf. Ball forward. 𝗪𝗏𝘀 under a lot of pressure. He still holds on to it. Foul though, and West Ham free kick. I expect the referee to blow the whistle any second now. And there you go, everyone. Half time. What do you think from that first half? West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. Not really the best of halves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you for half time, but put your one word review in. Your one word review for this game. I need to, the difference between me and Russ is I can't stay for half time because I've got 3 kids, man. I need to get out there and go and see them and then come back for the second half. So I will be back for the second half. But put your one word review in of the first half for this game, and I will be back, of course, in due course. See you for... No, I don't want that. Hold on a minute. How do I do this? I'll be back for, of course, the second half. Hello everyone, welcome back to the West Ham Network. Hope you've enjoyed your break at half time. Interesting game, really, to be honest with you. The game's not really doing anything for anyone, but we need points. And it's at what point do we push the button and just go for it? I do think we might need to at some point. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, expect kickoff, and it has kicked off. Here comes the ball forward for Bournemouth. No changes for the second half. Bournemouth do get the ball. They drive forward. Oh my God, that's cleared from Fernandes. Back with Souček, back with Fernandes again. Somerville does clutch onto the ball down the left-hand side. It's not a good stream. Don't like that. What's going on here? Oh, no. Oh, apologies, everyone. I'm going to have a disaster again. I've had a disaster once again. Jesus, that's so far back. It's a big throw-in coming in from Bournemouth. Cleared from West Ham though. 49. Jeez, 46, 50. Gone really far ahead now. 46, 55. 47 minutes in. Somerville does get the ball back to Mphasis. Fernandes does drive down that middle. Plays the ball over to Wan-Bissaka. The ball is with Bowen down the right hand side. Bowen has got it. He holds on to it. He holds on to it. He drives onto his right foot, crosses it in low, blocked from Bournemouth, and it's a West Ham. It is a West Ham corner. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Meat pie, sausage roll. Come on, West Ham. Give us a go. Ooh, it's a corner. 𝗕𝗫𝗂𝗏 is up there, of course, as well. Ball whipped in. Oh my God, it's right top of the keeper. That was going in. Holy shit. Who is down? Mavropanos is down. Great delivery from oh, fuck. What's happened to Mavropanos? He looks really uncomfortable. I can't tell what's happened to Mavro. He's holding his right knee. He looks in really strong discomfort. Todibo is coming on, possibly coming on. He's running back from the sidelines, but Mavropanos, he's holding his right knee and he looks like he's in a lot of discomfort, and the stretcher guys are ready to go. I didn't see the incident really. Looks like Todibo is going to be coming on. Oh yeah, I think Mavropanos has done his knee. Has he? Oh yeah, it must be like something. I don't know if he's in the work. Yeah, he's done. Mavro's done. I don't know. He's trying to run it off, is he? Is he trying to run it off? It's his knee. It's definitely his knee. He is trying to run it off. Oh, I think he's going to be all right. I think 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧𝗧 is going to be okay. He's still on the sidelines. Oh my god, this stream is just doing my head in. Ball forward from Bournemouth. Again, out the right hand side. Diouf wins the ball, but it does go out for a Bournemouth throw in. 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧𝗧 is still on the sidelines, just making sure he's all right. He's now still not on the field. Ball's over on the left hand side for Bournemouth. So they play the ball back into their defence. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, please leave a comment. Welcome to the West Ham Network. I'm Anton, giving you today's match day live running commentary. West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. It's not been a game to write home about. Somerville gets the ball, but then he's dispossessed from the Bournemouth player. Scott plays the ball back into their defence for Bournemouth. It's on the edge of the centre circle inside the Bournemouth half. As they drive forward down the left-hand side. Ball over on the left-hand side. Bournemouth hold on to it. And Scott through the middle. Jimenez down the right-hand side. Somerville stands up to him. He does enough. Oh, he's got around the Diouf though. Jimenez has got the ball again. He's crossing it in low. Deflection off of Diouf, and it's gone out for a Bournemouth corner. Score currently is West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. It is a corner to... 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧𝗧𝗧 is back on the field. And it is pissing down with rain. Oh, West Ham have regained the ball straight away, and now I'm jumped back in time. My stream is just jumping back in time. I'd love to be able to tell you what's happened here. How is that not a foul? He's just literally rubbed his fucking studs down the back of Somerville's Achilles. Anyway, free kick to West Ham. Ball in from Fernandez. Back post to 𝗪𝗧𝘀𝗧𝗧𝗧. Magassa from distance. Blocked. Diouf from distance. Diouf whips in. Oh, right on top of the keeper. Keeper bends down, collects the ball for Bournemouth. It's Adams that did. I don't know if he picked up a yellow card for that or not. That foul on Somerville. Bournemouth drive in. Blocked from wan-Bissaka. Comes another big throw coming in from Bournemouth. Big throw in, cleared from wan-Bissaka. I'm just thinking about substitutions in my head, right? We need to get a hold of this game, to be honest with you. But of course, we've got Wilson on the bench. It's interesting. This is doing my head in. Somerville does drop in. Keeps the ball in play for West Ham. Diouf goes for a big clearance. Scott tries to keep the ball in, but it's a foul. What's the referee giving here? Goal kick West Ham. Goal kick West Ham. Libertad, Castellanos. Tom joined. Daniel joined. Joe joined. Thanks, Joe. Joe R. Big West Ham fan in TikTok. A win for me is vital today, to be honest with you. That's better. Bournemouth get the ball. Evan Elson sprays the ball over right hand side. Oh, Diouf tries to read that and get it. 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏 goes early to Somerville. He's done well. Somerville turns, plays the ball out to Diouf. Diouf drives. Diouf tries to play it into Tati. Oh, it's a heavy touch. Magasa sprays it over to the right hand side. 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏 is on the edge of the 18. Overlapping run for Wan-Bissaka. He goes early. It's cleared from Bournemouth. Wan-Bissaka does recycle that ball the second time. So over the right hand side, plays it into 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏. Great overlapped run. 1-2 between him and 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏. Heavy ball from Wan-Bissaka. Ball goes out. West Ham throw in. Better from West Ham. Better from West Ham. Come on, you Lions. Mavropanos plays the ball over to 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏. 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏 to Mavropanos. Mavropanos forward to Fernandez. Tries with the outside of his right foot to get the ball round for Wan-Bissaka to chase, but 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏 does clear it for Bournemouth. But I don't know how Bournemouth have come out with the ball on top there, but they have. Evan Elson plays the ball over to the right hand side there on the halfway line as the Bournemouth drive. Nothing on, plays the ball back into their defence. Ball forward from Bournemouth, sprayed out to the left hand side for them. Adley. Nothing on, he turns and plays the ball back to 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏. Adley again down that left hand side, plays the ball in field, but Fernandez reads that really well. Bowen collects it. He's fouled, ref, ball goes out. So that's a West Ham throw in. Yes, it is. Oh, what are they going to do, Bowen? Deep in the West Ham half. Torres and Sean have joined on TikTok. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, come and check us out on the West Ham Network over on YouTube. Recycled from Magasa, but he gives the ball away in the middle of the park. And Bournemouth come forward, tries to break the offside trap. Mads Emerson comes out, clears upfield. Ball punted back into the mix to West Ham's defence. Diouf got a lot to do. He does clear upfield for West Ham. But Jimenez does collect it for Bournemouth on the second ball. He drives again. Somerville tries to drop back in to collect it. Magasa does well. Ball goes out. Who's that? Just looking at Bournemouth's bench there. Briscoe's in. West Ham. Gary's in the house. Looks like maybe Bournemouth might be pressing the button on a substitution first. GP says, who do I love more? Us on YouTube or TikTok? GP, you know the answer, mate. You know the answer. You know the answer. Tati gets the ball for West Ham. No, deep in the Bournemouth half. Tries to play the ball over to Somerville, but the ball does go out and it's a throw into Bournemouth. You know the answer, GP, mate. Fernandez gets the ball back. Magasa nearly gives the ball away. Mavropanos just punts the ball forward into no man's land. Ball goes out and it's a Bournemouth goal kick. Kang Yujang Baby is joined. Nice to meet you, mate. IDK Sam 1230's in the house. Jack's joined on TikTok. 30 minutes left, Crosshammer. There is 30 minutes left, mate. As Bournemouth come on the attack down that left-hand side, Wan-Bissaka's done well to get that ball back. He's done really well defensively. He chips the ball into the path of Bowen, and he's done the overlapping run. He plays the ball over to 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏𝗏. 𝗕𝗓𝘂𝗏𝗏 drives infield. There's nothing on, but he still holds on to it. He's driving. At least he's driven forward with the ball. Wan-Bissaka, he goes early for 𝗪𝗏𝘃. He's in the box. Oh, I tell you what. That's a great run from 𝗪𝗏𝘃. It's actually a decent touch, and the Bournemouth defender has had to hit that ball out. He's had no other choice. Oh, the ball just kind of fell behind 𝗪𝗏𝘃 slightly. But he knows himself, 𝗪𝗏𝘃. He was in such a dangerous area there. Christoph 93 is in the house. Manny's joined. User 1183374748 in the house. 60 minutes in, 30 minutes to go. West Ham 0, Bournemouth 0. West Ham corner. We're being dangerous with these corners all game. Can we make the most of it? Ball whipped in. Cleared from Bournemouth. Over to the back post. Somerville's there. What's Somerville going to do? Cause him a bit of bother. Go on, Somerville. Go on, cry. He does. Skips by one. Jimenez comes in and clears it for Bournemouth, though. Drives it upfield. Oh, Fernandez is nipped in. Fernandez on the edge of the 18. What's he going to do? Shot! Oh, goal kick. Goal kick. $30 minutes to go, and I'm trying to navigate what West Ham need to do here. Let's have a little cheeky look at. Let's just take a little cheeky look at this. Scars, Wilson, Adama, Kante, Myers, Todibo. I don't know what the answer is, to be honest with you. That's why he's paid the big bucks, and I ain't. I think the obvious is going to be Wilson, but for who? I don't want to see Tati come off. Not been as effective in the second half as he was in the first half. Diouf's fouled, West Ham free kick. However, he does offer us, and has been offering us, a threat in the whole game. Do you pull one of the midfielders off? 𝗪𝗏𝘃 has probably been the quietest out of the three, you could say. Does that run the risk of... 𝗪𝗏𝘃, big West Ham fans joined us. 𝗪𝗏𝘃 on TikTok, massive. Honestly, thank you so much, Zach. Biggest West Ham fan around. 𝗪𝗏𝘃. Anyone on YouTube doesn't know, 𝗪𝗏𝘃 is a big, big West Ham fan. He's just joined the TikTok supporting us here. Somerville on the edge of the 18. Block shot from Bournemouth. Oh, he's got around West Ham. Now he's driving forward, Bournemouth. Oh, he's driven forward. I don't know how many players. I don't know. Ryan has literally driven through every single West Ham player from what? He's driven 80 yards. He's got pace, strength, desire, fight, drives the ball infield, pumps that ball. I think he hits the outside of the post. Does he hit the outside of the post? Yeah, he does. It's outside the post. Holy shit, that is a warning, West Ham. That is a warning. That we are lucky there, Crosshammer. West Ham. Tati's chasing. We need something different in this game, to be honest with you, we do. How are they not giving that to the West Ham and 𝗪𝗏𝘃? 𝗪𝗏𝘃's gone down. To be fair, he's gone looking for it. And they've probably called his bluff, and they've given Bournemouth the throw in. Bournemouth are going to make the change first. Bournemouth on the drive, good recycling ball and tackle from 𝗪𝗏𝘃. Never a foul. 𝗪𝗏𝘃's got to do something with it. He drives with his energy and his power, drives into a bit of traffic. Diouf back into Fernandez. West Ham cam. Fernandez up over the top. It's a good run. Oh, for Tati. Gets a touch on it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Bournemouth making a double substitution as well. Frog in a well, Nuno seems to have a completely different concept of time to most of us. Need to up the tempo or they will take control. Well, they've pressed the button first on the old substitutions. Double substitution for Bournemouth. West Ham Gary's joined again. I don't know how this TikTok works, man. Sofiane 2504 is in the house. Bournemouth playing it short. Souček presses. Petrovic clears. Punts the ball forward. Well hidden header from Diouf. Bowen does drop in to win it, but just tries to knock it forward for Souček. But then Bournemouth player does get in front of him and wins the ball. Diouf has done well to get the second ball from there. Plays the ball forward for Tati. He's got a lot to work on. I tell you what, he's done really well to win West Ham a throw-in. It's a great tackle from the Bournemouth defender, but it's great from Tati just to drive, and he's just chasing after everything. They're the sort of tackles you like in the Premier League. Fucking hell. Petrovic with Bournemouth. He's rolled the ball out down the left-hand side. 𝗕𝗓 punts the ball upfield. Wan-Bissaka collects. He's under pressure straight away. Wan-Bissaka. Fernandez plays the ball into Wan-Bissaka. It goes early to Sami Souček tries to backheel it, but it falls into the path of the Bournemouth team. Bowen has got the ball back though. Bowen on the edge drives through. It's been taken away from him. And then Bournemouth have cleared it out to the far side, and they have kept it in, rolling out from a throw into West Ham. West Ham are starting to press quite high up though. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball. He's lost it, then he loses it, and then they win it back. Mavropanos heads the ball back upfield. Magasa tries to get in front of their player. The ball bounces a few times. Somerville does use his body to shadow the ball. Bournemouth do get in front of West Ham as they come on the attack down that left-hand side. Shit, they've got bodies. They have got a lot of bodies. Brooks. Few step overs. Shot. Deflection. Out. Corner. Shit. User 61538705273 is joined. Shane Newman's joined. Andres is joined. Yeah, but who comes off? Is it Magasa? If you bring Wilson on, is it Magasa? Shit. Come on, West Ham. Come on, Jens. Corner from Bournemouth. Front post. Cleared from Bowen. Second chance at the corner. Bournemouth player that's down. VAR are checking a pull. Play on. Ball whipped in from Bournemouth. Back post. Ball on the edge. Shot from distance. McGass says, Wan-Bissaka's done well. Ball chipped into the mix. Cleared from Souček. Bowen straight into the path of the Bournemouth team. On the edge. Bowen gets involved. Madsen come out. And he's gone early. Madsen has. Diouf has pulled the Bournemouth player from the corner down inside the box. VAR did check it, wiped it off, but we just can't be doing stupid shit like that. Bournemouth got the ball down the right-hand side. Chips into the mix. Mads Hermansen comes out, collects. Come on, West Ham, please. Come on. Come on. 20 minutes to go. Bowen down the right hand side. Bowen takes it down there. Right. Fucking hell, Tati! An overhead kick, bicycle kick, and it just goes wide. Holy shit! Bowen has just travelled with that ball. Oh my god. I don't know how close that was, but it looks so close. He's made an unbelievable connect. It was really close. He's got a bit of cramp. Shit. Wilson's coming on anyway. Here he comes, Wilson against his old club. It's taking 𝗪𝗂𝗃 off. 𝗪𝗂𝗃, is it 𝗪𝗂𝗃? Tati's up though with cramp. Anyway, here comes Wilson. Well, you haven't done it yet, but the West Ham are giving the ball away. Bowen! Bowen on the edge! Bowen! Oh, where the fuck's the ball? Bowen, Mpagasa! Fucking Rosette! Oh my god, West Ham! Shit! I said West Ham gave the ball away. It was Bowen gave the ball away from the kickoff straight to Bowen. Oh. 𝗪𝗂𝗃 is off. 𝗪𝗂𝗃 is off. Right, I reckon what happens is Wilson goes up top. And I reckon Tati will go in behind. Let me just change that for y'all. Change that for y'all. Bowen's dropped in deep, turns, plays the ball into Fernandez. He's got the ball. Somerville. Oh, Jimenez has done enough just to win that ball back for Bournemouth inside the box. Shit. Shoot. 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 𝗪𝗂𝗃 is off. Wilson is on. I'd say Tati's playing further forward than what that is, but anyway, it's offside for Bournemouth. Tati's playing further forward. I don't know if I've got that in this. Let me see if I've got that set up, line up. Let me see. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 2. Is this the one? No, it's not the one. Let's just fucking do that. That's fine. We'll just keep it like that. Hermansen plays the ball into Fernandez. Ball punts forwards. Oh, Bowen has recycled though in the middle of the park. He's under a lot of pressure. He's trying to win it back, but then he has lost it from Scott. Scott plays the ball over to the left-hand side for Bournemouth. They've got 4-on-4. Oh, there's an overlapping run. I tell you what, Diouf has fucking saved us there. And that tackle, he has gone to ground about fucking 10 seconds before the players hit the ball. And he's totally kept West Ham in this game. But we're getting caught out now. We're getting caught out in those down those wings. They're feeding balls and we're getting caught out because we're leaving. They've got the overlapping runner who's unmarked. Corner and Scott for Bournemouth on it. It is pissing it down with rain. Pissing it down with rain. Here comes the corner, whipped in. Mads comes out, punches clear. He's done really well, to be fair. Shot from distance from Trofair, blocked from West Ham. They've won the header. Mads comes out, collects it for West Ham with his hands. Come on, West Ham. Remember, Wilson is on the field. Mads disperses the ball over to Diouf on the left-hand side. West Ham are calling for it early with Mpagasa. Mpagasa drives infield. He plays the ball forward to Somerville. He drives infield, skips by two of their players. He drives into a little bit of traffic. Diouf's made the overlapping run. He can't get there in time. Ball has landed with Fernandez over on that left-hand side. Somerville's there, but the ball is with Diouf. Diouf's going to go early. Crosses it in. Oh, fuck! Oh, my fucking ball! It's a save from Petrovic. Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what happens. I can't tell where the ball's going when it gets into that area. It's an... It's a great ball for. It's a great run from Wilson. Fucking hell! Honestly, Petrovic has kept Bournemouth in this game. What a ball that is, whipped in from Diouf, and Wilson just gets enough in front of the defender. Ah! Ah! Fuck! Come on, West Ham. Oh, Wilson's had another chance. Infinity. Infinity. James has joined. Lucy Weatherall's joined. King James has joined. Big punt forward. Oh, Tati. Oh, fuck off, ref, man. It's just a collision between the two players. Ooh. 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 Ignore me. Ignore me. Bournemouth come on the attack. Sprays the ball over right hand side to Ryan. Ball through the middle on the edge. Shot from distance. Mads has held that. He's done well. But they are getting they're getting little glimmers of hope with elements of time. He should not be having that time. He should not be getting that amount of time on the edge of the box. Ball was laid off for him and he kind of ran onto the shot. Ball round the corner. Somerville's travelling. Somerville goes. Somerville's going at the Bournemouth defence. He's on the edge of the 18. He's still going to drive. He's got a lot of work to do. Crosses it into the mix. Wilson's dropped down. Chests the ball. Back to Somerville. Somerville shoots! Deflection! Just over the fucking bar! Fucking hell! We're getting chances. I swear to God, it's coming. We need to take advantage of this moment. Chance after chance after chance, and we need to convert something soon. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Come on, you Irons. Please, West Ham. Please. Please, 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 please. Ball whipped in, ball whipped in, ball whipped in. Ah! Fuck! 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗿𝗏𝗃 wins the header. We've got a corner. We have got a corner again. We've got a corner. Oh, 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝘃's flicking header hits off of their defender. Oh, it was off of Wilson, actually, to be fair. Anyway, it's a corner, West Ham. Somerville. Ball whipped in. Right on top of the keeper! Fucking hell! It's right on top of the keeper. Looks like it's going to go in. Petrovic's had to punch it clear. Oh, please, West Ham, please. Please! Here comes Bournemouth. They've got bodies. They have got body. Oh, Mavropanos has watched that and tackled that ball so fucking well. Anyway, West Ham are going forward with Diouf. Go on, son. Diouf's there. Diouf's driving. Castellanos. Back into Diouf. Diouf over to Somerville. What are you going to do? Fernandez, Magassa. Ball over with Diouf again down that left-hand side. Nothing on for him. It's Magassa. Magassa back into 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗃. 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝗏𝗃 sprays the ball over right-hand side. Chest down from Bowen. Oh, it's a heavy touch from Bowen. Trafford does collect the ball from Bournemouth. Bowen wants to win that ball back. He's chasing it. He's done well, but they've still got the ball with Jimenez coming over the halfway line. Looks like another substitution coming from Bournemouth. Diouf done well. Fucking go on, Diouf, son! Go! Go! Don't slow down! Somerville. Tati. Go on, Tati! Plays the ball over to the right-hand side to Wilson. He's on the edge of the 18. Go on, Callum. Cross it in low. Blocked. West Ham throw in. Oh, Charlie, the big West Ham fans in the house on TikTok. Thanks for joining us, big West Ham fan, Charlie. Charlie! West Ham! Lions. Fucking idiot. Here comes Evan Nilsson has come off. And is it Tavernier for Bournemouth? Yeah. Tavernier. 10 minutes to go, people. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go, people. Throw in from West Ham. Callum Wilson's doing enough, putting the pressure on. But Brooks has got in front of West Ham. Clears. Oh, we should be getting that ball though. But anyway, they come on the attack. Now they're driving down. Magassa's got the pace and the strength. Oh shit, he's got around us all. Found a way through. Bournemouth in an 18. Oh shit! It's in the mix. Where is that ball? What are we doing? They're in our box. Now they're on the edge. Oh, it's hit off Magassa's bollocks. It was Tavernier literally just ran everywhere, man. Recycle, my god. Ravapano's done really well to get back, to be fair to him. You've got to give him massive credit for that. Big throw in coming from Bournemouth. Cleared from West Ham. Tati again. But West Ham have got everyone back. We just cannot afford to sit deep now. We cannot afford to sit deep. Doesn't work for us. So let's not do that. I get we're in this position, but we need big points on the board. Scott. Jimenez. I think Kante's coming on for West Ham. Oh my god, Magassa's left the runner go. Tavernier's just got around Magassa. He's done. Oh, fucking hell! I don't know if Magassa's done, man. I don't know if that ball's absolutely knocked his bollocks out of sorts, but Magassa's done. He's not recovered from that ball being whacked right in his balls. I think Kante's coming on. Yeah, Magassa cannot get over that. And here comes off Magassa. And here comes Mohamedou Kante. I do rate him. I do rate him. Kante, I really like him. And I'm glad he's getting a chance here today. Albeit, I wish we were in fucking three-pointed zone. That's Hermanson. Scott. Fernandez. Adam Scott for Bournemouth. Kante just getting his foot all over the ball. He does really well, to be fair. Callum Wilson, can we recycle with the second ball? We can. Ball's gone all the way over the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka heads it clear into the path of Bowen. Bowen has lost it, but he's trying to win it back. Referee's blowing up a whistle. Free kick. Cleared. Cleared. Where is... ...5 minutes of normal time left. Plus any added injury time. Big throw-in coming in from Bournemouth. Cleared from Bowen on the penalty spot. Somerville gets the second ball. Kante's there. Big clearance upfield from him. Bowen's going to chase. Bowen's going to get in front. It's landed quite well for Bowen, to be fair. And West Ham have now got the ball in a dangerous area down the right-hand side with Bowen. Bowen's knocking it in. Back post. Petrovic has to just get his fingertips on it. Now Tati's got the ball. Tati's there. Oh, big deflection off of head player. Tati. Oh, Tati wins the head. Heads it back into the path of the Bournemouth team. Brooks Scott's come back and had to go for a big clearance for Bournemouth. 𝗕𝗏𝘃𝗏 wins the header. Straight to Bournemouth as they come on the attack again. Ryan drives infield. Oh my God, there's a gap. Shot from distance. Well held from Mads. Here comes Fernandez. Somerville. Diouf. 𝗕𝗏𝘃𝗏𝗏. Mads Hermansen plays the ball over to 𝗪𝗲𝘀𝘃. He drives forward for West Ham. Sees a gap, still drives. Goes for a big spray ball over left hand side. Can it get there? Jimenez has read it. He's done well to win the ball back and plays it into the path of the Bournemouth team. Oh, Kante's read that well. He's collected it. He's driven forward into space. Kante. He's done well. Plays the ball over to Bowen. Yep, it's Bowen. Somerville. That's a terrible ball from Bowen, but Somerville's done really well. Oh my God, Wilson. Shoot! Fucking shoot! They're trying to pass into there! Fucking hell, it's a corner. What are you doing? Shit! Shit! Oh, I don't know how many touches they had in the opposition box there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots. Oh my God. Another couple of subs from Bournemouth. Here comes a corner. Come on, West Ham. Please, please. Ball whipped in right on top of Petrovic again. He goes down. West Ham got a corner. I think Petrovic's got another touch again, but those balls are whipping in. I'm telling you what, right? We're doing really well with our corners. We are, but we're not taking advantage because we're not got a player that's committing over the top to try and go win that header. Like the Andy Carroll type player who takes the run from behind and goes in the corner again. Right on top of them. Cleared. Kante wins the header. He's done well. Oh, it's fallen into the path of their fucking keeper. Oh no, there's a player free on the back post. Keep a marker on him. Diouf's back. That's fine. How many minutes are we going to get? How many minutes? How many minutes of added time? Six added minutes. 6 added minutes. Please, West Ham. Please, West Ham. Bournemouth come on the attack. Tries overlap and run. Why is Mads not coming for that? Why the fuck is Mads not coming for that? Wan-Bissaka's done a lot of work. Wan-Bissaka's still got the ball. He's done really well. Clears the ball upfield for Wilson to chase. Their keeper, Petrovic, has come out. He's gone for a big clearance. It's fallen straight into the path of their player, but Fernandes has done really, really, really well to recycle that second ball. Referee blew up the whistle. Fuck's sake. Ball forward for Tati. Tati! Oh, I tell you what, he's done really, really well. West Ham have won ourselves a corner there. I fucking don't know what's going on here. That's what I'm looking for. Jesus Christ. He's giving a free kick. How's he giving a fucking free kick? I don't understand how he's giving a free kick there at all. Four minutes to go. What can West Ham do? Can we do anything? Fucking hell, can we do anything? Please. Please. Ball punted forward. Oh, what is the referee blowing up for, mate? What are you blowing up for? It's great cracking back from Fernandes. Ball does go out for a Bournemouth throw-in. Three minutes to go. We have got the ball though. Bowen. Oh, it's a good tackle from them. Kante does enough, but then they've come out with the ball. No fucking way can you give that a free kick. Here's a question for you with 3 minutes to go, right? Do you gamble? Are you willing to lose the point? Because I am. I want to gamble. I want to fucking gamble. They've got a free kick on the halfway line. Nothing to lose. Pump it into the mix. West Ham can get it though with Somerville. He's driving. Just go forward. Dios making overlapping run down that left-hand side. Somerville still got it. Oh, he played. Oh, fucking hell, Bowen! Oh, my God! Bowen's going down holding his ankle, but... Remember, if you are watching on the Matchday Live, we are currently live on the Highlights Review Show. If you want to go over there, you can join me and see out the game. We'll be going live to the London Stadium as well. If you're watching on TikTok, you can come on to YouTube and you'll see us going live from the London Stadium after the game for the review show. We had a chance. That's sorry, mate. JZ. We had a chance. Anyway, Bowen's down. I reckon there's still 2 minutes to play of this added time. We're coming into 20 seconds to go from the original time. Ball's gone out and it's a Bournemouth throw in. Wilson is on the field. So the 6 minutes is up. I reckon there's another 2. But Bournemouth are going to just throw everything at us now. Here comes a big throw in. DF clears. No. Right, if you're not joining me on the Matchday Live, thank you for watching, and come and join us on the Highlights Review Show. We'll go live to London Stadium for our review. Yeah. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute.